You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know. All blood neighborhood, homie. The only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months. But never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on Planet ERF, the Coach AB show. Didn't know who I was going to have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports Encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB. JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Light them up, wet them up.
You motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have shot this bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina kind of get there? Well, guess who her husband is. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. That's why I can't talk to women in football.
Your fucking slapdicks issues get pressed so past it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers.
What up, man? We're here. It's Work Boot Wednesday. Strap on your hard hat and your work boots, man. It is a loaded show. A lot going on in the world of sports. And we're going to break news right out the gate. Bailey, where you at? Let me know. Let's know the Ravens and Trey Hendrickson just made a deal.
So the Ravens backed out of Maxx Crosby trade yesterday, which you guys will discuss in a sec. But breaking news, the Ravens have signed Trey Hendrickson on a 4-year, $112 million contract. So he stays in that division here. But now for Baltimore, breaking news.
Wow, that's crazy. We're going to get right to it, man. We got a loaded show. The Ravens flocked, and the Maxx Crosby deal basically saying a failed physical happened, which I alluded to yesterday prior to this crazy move that many are calling shady business practices now putting the Raiders in a trick bag after signing several players the day before, which now puts the Raiders in a very interesting, peculiar situation, to say the very least, with all those signed players. Where does Max end up? Can the Raiders manage his salary and keep all new players and him? That would actually be the best offseason start in quite some time for Raider Nation. Several teams have already called the Raiders inquiring on their position, with now having Max back on the books for now anyways. Bam Adebayo, I don't really even know his name, scored 83 points versus the Wizards the day after Steve Kerr said we need 10 less games. And the fact that this is the softest era ever in the NBA, which just proved my point by allowing 43 free throws and 43 shots by a guy who's known for a mediocre scorer at best as a defensive guy, a defensive player in a lack of defensive era. He has 43 shots and 43 free throws, and you stop the clock to try to continue to get this guy more points when Kobe Bean Bryant had 71 after 3 quarters and Phil Jackson said, you want to go in? And he said, hell nah. There'll be plenty of times like this. We're prolonging games to get these soft cats records. Put an asterisk next to this one. What a joke that this guy is the guy who passes Kobe in all-time single-game performances. Wow. Geno Smith returns to the Jets and returns to the team that drafted him in 2013. Is he the answer for this horrible franchise? Will Geno retire before he ever returns to New York? What a day in sports we have to discuss. Ty Woolen to the Eagles as the Seahawks continue to lose key Super Bowl components from just over a month ago. Luka Doncic in a custody battle for his daughters as he struggled last night a little bit versus the T-Wolves, but they ended up getting it done last night, hours after finding out his baby mama filed child custody papers on him. The 76ers get more bad injury news as Tyrese Maxey is out for at least 3 weeks with a tendon tear in his finger. And the U.S. baseball team may have just committed world classic suicide by losing to Italy yesterday and now in jeopardy of missing the knockout round altogether. They need a mathematical anomaly to occur today. They need Mexico to lose to Italy, but not score more than 4 runs. And if Mexico wins versus Italy, they got to score more than 5 runs. So therefore, Mexico and the U.S. would advance in that scenario. What a mathematical nightmare, but we will discuss. What do I know? What I do know is my Far East Sider 317, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, Caitlin Clark swinging. No longer Maxx Crosby loving. Our main man, Big Smitty, joins the show.
Trey Hendrickson.
Brass tacks. Are the Ravens still favorites to win Super Bowl? Go.
Listen, y'all. So I thought the Ravens were the favorites to win a Super Bowl a day ago when they had Maxx Crosby. Scratch that. They just signed one of the guys who led the NFL in sacks, and Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson is motivated. He's played in the division. Not only are the Ravens Super Bowl favorites, they're going to win the whole damn thing. I'm guaranteeing it right now. Trey Hendrickson to the Ravens.
You don't know he takes serious at all, right?
They got one of the best pass rushers in the game right now. I think Maxx Crosby is an overall better player than Trey Hendrickson, but I could argue that Trey Hendrickson is a better pass rusher specifically than Maxx Crosby. It's up for debate, but the stats matter when it comes to these type of things. Hell of a pass rusher. We've been talking about Trey going somewhere. You said Indy, you said the Cowboys, you said all these teams, but going to the Ravens, man, big time move. The Ravens found their pass rusher at the end of the day. That's what they needed. They got it. Put them with Matabuke. The Ravens will be moving and grooving and making a lot of chaos on that front line, homie. But what's going on? We got Colvay, we got Jared JDM, we got Dijon, we got Rick J, we got Mr. Paco 2K. So much shit happened last night, JB. So much shit happened.
A lot going on, still going on right now. It's Trey Hendrickson. I feel like Trey Hendrickson is like the old man on the porch who like everyone passed by.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they needed a safe face. So the Ravens had a safe face apparently to start the show off. And after the whole debacle at Maxx Crosby, here's the thing: people don't understand. I want to give you brass tacks and facts real quick over your fictions, fact over your feelings. All you guys out there that don't understand the actual legalities of how the NFL and free agency works. Nobody signed anything and nothing was legitimate until today at 4 p.m. So the Ravens had until 4 p.m. By law, by rule, the Raiders also knew the rule. Obviously, they know that they had till 4 p.m. Now, did the Ravens commit unfair business practice? Maybe. By the Raiders thinking they're taking them, and maybe that conversation went a lot deeper than we think. And the Raiders signed all those guys just 2 days ago, spending a lot of money. So now are they looking at the Ravens as you guys did some unfair business practices? We had a gentleman's agreement. You took him. You were okay with knowing he had a surgery just 6 weeks ago. You knew that he had cartilage and meniscus on the bone rubbing. You knew he was slam dunking in his own basketball court and shooting threes literally after surgery. So he showed the world he was fine. But you took him, and now you didn't like how he looked on a physical. That's the unfair practice part.
That's fair, though. That's fair.
But legality-wise, they are in the right to do so before 4 p.m. today. So I just want to be clear out there that legality-wise, they're in the framework of the NFL. Yeah, gentlemen's agreement way. It's like, Smitty, you do this all the time, Smitty. If me and you make an agreement, homie, and we just didn't sign the papers yet, and then I renege at last minute, you're still looking at me as, this motherfucker kind of.
No, for sure, 100%. If the situation happened just like how you just described it, yeah.
Well, that's how that happened to you and me the other day. But go.
No, it never happened. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. Unlike you, who said you gonna cut my event in Inglewood the other day and didn't show up. But that's another conversation. This situation was like they made a verbal agreement depending on his health, though. So once the doctor pull up and he's moving the leg around, moving the knee, he's moving the body around, he's like, I don't like what I see. I don't think y'all should move forward with the deal. It is what it is.
It wasn't a verbal agreement. They sent 2 first rounders, so that there was a deal in place. So it wasn't.
But like that, the deal was in place, assuming that Maxx Crosby was at a certain like level health wise. This happens all the time, homie.
If the Ravens would have came forward, and by the way, the Ravens have done this more than any NFL team. You just didn't hear about it because the player wasn't at the scale or level of a Maxx Crosby. The Ravens have been known to do this more often than not, by the way. It's just it's a known thing. There's a lot of players tweeting about it. A lot of cats they feel wronged by the Ravens organization. A lot of cats have signed deals and never missed a football game in their career and then come back out and say, wait up, now why you say I didn't miss physicals? So you don't want to pay me the money you thought I was worth that you offered me just 2 days ago? They've done this several times, by the way, on record. You can look it up. The problem I have is if you would have reneged before the physical and said, I'm going to wait until the physical occurs, then I'm cool. But you made a deal knowing that he got hurt. They knew Maxx Crosby got hurt, right? I want to make clear.
Of course, we all knew that.
Okay. So then don't do the deal. Say, we'll do the deal pending on the physical. I don't understand. That's normal practice. Why would you do it prior and then do it and then renege and take all my stuff back on the day, though? Basically, today's the day now we wake up to, Smitty, that this is the day that the 4 o'clock signature has to happen in the deadline. So
I guess what I'm saying is what's understood don't have to be explained. Like we know that this deal is dependent on the physical. I think that both sides just assumed that the physical wouldn't be an issue. They just assumed based upon their discussion and their negotiations that Maxx Crosby was on track. He's on time, everything, this, that, and the third. And apparently, again, I'm not the Ravens doctor, but he's the expert. Doc went in there. He saw something he ain't like. He told the team that, and the team was like, man, I don't think it makes sense. I'd rather go with somebody else who's healthy, who's putting out the same type of numbers, or if not better, and go that route. So, listen.
Here's the issue, though, Smitty. Everybody in the chat.
It ain't personal.
Yeah, everybody in the business talking about it's always a physical, JB. No shit. They don't make a deal before the physical, though, dumbass. The deal's not done before the physical takes place. Do you know how many NBA and NFL and Major League Baseball deals happen after the fact that it's cleared? Well, he didn't pass physical. Then the deal's not done. How many times have we had those discussions, Smitty? That he didn't pass physical. So the deal was never even done. It was never done. This deal was done. And then they waited on the physical.
They ain't signed nothing, homie.
No, it wasn't done because today's the deadline in a weird little free agent type of, there's like a little bit of, it's kind of like a loophole that today was the day when you weren't an actual free agent. This was a trade because the free agency didn't occur today. Max wasn't a free agent. There's a very few and far between few guys in that mix. Today we'll see if Trent Williams is in that mix. Kyler Murray today, even though the team said he was released. See, the Raiders didn't say Maxx Crosby was released. And then today would have been the day that the Ravens call the Raiders and make this deal. That's a different scenario, homie. That's what should have happened if it was fair business practice, is to a lot of people's point. They didn't. They made the deal, Smitty, before today. See, so have the Cardinals made a deal before today? Oh, I'm just saying. Oh, that's different now? You motherfuckers, man. It's crazy, homie.
I just listen. I've been.
G Wizzle, I say a lot of everything because G Wizzle, you're fucking retarded and you don't understand what I'm saying.
I've been in the business space for a while, homie. I've been in negotiations.
You don't make deals.
I've been on both sides of it, homie. You know what I'm saying? In this space, doing events, brand sponsors backing out, partners coming in. So I'm just numb to this type of stuff. Everybody's getting emotional because y'all not used to this type of stuff. This is regular business, homie. Until that John Hancock is on that dotted line, ain't no deal done. I don't care what I said to you or what you said to me. There's no deal done until I signed that dotted line. And again, regardless of the timing of it, it's not done until that physical is passed. That's just what it's always been. I get what you're saying. You're saying wait until it's done and then said it. They shook hands and said, hey man, like we agree with your terms. Whoop, we good to go. He got to pass the physical. Like that's a normal, like that's just regular business. So I don't know. It is what it is. Raiders, I don't feel sorry for the organization. They've been a shit show for a very long time. So I'm not going to sit here and cry over spilled milk. I want Maxx Crosby to be on a contender. I was excited for him to be a Baltimore Raven. That's not the case now. But hopefully they still find a destination for him, a home for him to go and at least give him a chance to like make some noise and make some plays. That's where I'm at, homie.
Unfortunately, I've talked to several NFL players last night that disagree with everything you said. Only for this reason. They agree with everything you said in one side, and then they disagree with the other side.
That's impossible.
And this is why I want to get. This is what I want to see what you think about it. Talk to Weddle. If you talk to a Tank Johnson, if you talk to several guys that played and made these deals, they will say that verbal agreements absolutely matter, though, in this space because guys have to get ahead of the curve and keep up with the Joneses by getting future deals done, as the Raiders just did. Right. So now what's going to happen is after you signed all those players and then a team like a franchise like the Ravens renege and pull out of it because of a legality time-wise today at 4 p.m., let's say, what happens is you put that team in a trick bag. Now you're doing unfair practices. Now you're doing some bitch shit in the hood. Like if we're in the street, now that's some bitch shit. You set me up because now you know my money. You know I can't go get or keep Max back or sign all my guys to a contract. Now I got to do what you just did to us.
But I did it for a reason, though. Like,
yeah,
like they just out the blue. Like, you know what? Never mind.
No.
He said he didn't pass his physical.
But you don't do the deal, homie. That's the thing.
Chatting here talking about Smitty ain't his word don't mean shit. My word mean everything, homie. But this ain't.
I get your business side
to what's going on here.
I get your business side. I get your business side of it. I do. And I'm with you because I'm like, life's not fair. I don't give a fuck. But I do get what they're saying, though, because now their bigger point is now you're going to have teams nitpick on your ass. And we're going to try to get your ass back now because you just did the Raiders this way. Why would you not do us this way later on or vice versa? Now you got teams that are saying, oh, is that how we're going to play? You're going to try to get us to spend money. By the way, it's an AFC team, right? You're going to try to get us to spend money on future guys and then renege on a deal that we had. There lies a bigger problem, Smitty, in a league that's very, very tightly knitted. 32 of these teams. It's not like, a million banks in America and a CEO did Bank of America wrong over at Morgan Dean Stanley or some shit like that. We got 32 of these organizations, homie, that exist. Very tight. These guys have meetings all the time, Smitty, these owners and these GMs. They're very, very tight, a good old boy circle. And now you're going to ruffle those feathers? Good luck. That's all I've heard from NFL players. Good luck, dog. Watch how they try to do. People are going to try to get back a little bit. And this ain't the first time the Ravens have done this, by the way, to player or other organizations. That's all I'm saying. So
I feel you. I mean, I saw that there was one GM who summarized the feelings around the league saying this is very much bullshit on Baltimore's part.
Really?
The Raiders have already received calls from several teams inquiring about Maxx Crosby in a trade now. For now, the Raiders are prepared to get Crosby healthy and have him play for Vegas at this point, but they're still listening to other teams.
Well, they can't, though, from what I hear.
They can't play him? What you mean?
They can't figure that they already have those other guys on contracts. Maybe they don't have that salary right now.
Yeah,
they got to restructure a whole complete situation. So something's going to give. Either if they keep Max, some of the guys they just signed, they're going to have to. Now you got to have to do what the Ravens just did to Max.
Yeah.
I mean, look at a couple of those contracts. A couple of those guys are small contracts. A couple of them are big contracts. And it goes 2 years. and it goes to how many years are in it, how much money's front loaded versus back loaded. There's all kind of little, there's a lot of shit in the contracts that we don't know, but I don't think you can keep all of them from what I've heard. You can't keep every single one of them and keep Maxx. So I'm curious. And then if Maxx, are you wanting to go back there, Smitty? Do you want to go to the Raiders?
Hell no. But they don't want him. Brady don't want him, and he don't want them. It's a perfect little situation. They're going to find a home for Crosby. He will not be a Raider next year. Watch. Something might happen before our show was over this morning. Maxx Crosby will not be a Raider. They're going to figure it out. He's too damn good. Some team wants him. And besides, his agent came out and said that he's right on track. He said he continues to be on track for his recovery. He said, if anything, he's ahead of schedule, according to his surgeon, Dr. Neil Ella Trash, which I know is very well respected in the sports medicine
world. What's his name?
So I mean, we'll see, man.
What's his name again?
Shout out to Trey Henderson. Shout out to the Ravens. Dr. Ella Trash. And
what's his name again?
Dr. Ella Trash. So it is what it is, homie.
Man, there's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, homie.
Let's get right to the quote of the day. Brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you download the app today. Use our promo code Coach JB. Smitty, you are fighting battles your future self is begging you to win. Don't fold now.
I like how you said it. Like forget the actual quote. The energy behind the quote is what got me going. I like that.
You're fighting battles your future self is begging your ass to win. Do not fold now, Ruben. I know you're working 77 out of 78 days and 2 in the morning and 10 at night. Yeah. Don't fold now. If you die, you die. If you die, you die, Ruben. But do not fold now. We got yacht weekend. We got a yacht weekend.
Yeah.
Come on, contrary to belief. Brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Smitty. Nobody deals with more shit in life than a person with a good heart. Contrary to belief. I do shit every day. I do it all kind of drama. I got a new $100,000 car yesterday. I had to deal with all that paperwork and financing.
What?
Huh?
You got a what yesterday?
What?
You got a what yesterday?
Nah, a new car. So I'm just saying,
I'm over here broke, Bailey broke, Paris broke, the whole team broke. He got a new car. Wow. Wow.
You know, this checking on it, right? Like, like if you walked in and like, let's see, Bank of America.
Yep.
Like, and you work at the counter and shit.
Yep.
Like, you don't think you have the same house as the CEO, do you? You don't think you have same act, right? Like same shit, right?
It depends who's you.
Right.
Like who we talking about?
I'm just asking. Anyway, poll question, Smitty. We got a lot to discuss today on a loaded show. It's ridiculous on what happened yesterday. I don't know if I've ever woke up and had more crazy scenarios, like turns and bends and shit, than what I saw. Maxx Crosby gets a renege deal. Trey Hendrickson signs as we start the show. U.S. baseball loses after the coach thought that they were a shoe-in and then locked in. He didn't even know the rules, and they go out and don't start three starters. And we lose to Italy, who don't even play baseball. They make pizza. And then you got Bam scores 83 points, beats Kobe Bean's record. Which we're gonna dive in. Yeah, we're gonna dive into that. And then we got, just shit just going off left and right, man. There's all kind of shit going on. Do you rank Bam's performance above Kobe's? Go.
Fuck no. Take my glasses off for this. First of all, shout out to Bam Adebayo. I'm a fan of Bam. Plays the game the right way. Plays hard. He's a staple for that Miami Heat franchise. They are a better team because of him. Perennial all-star. You know what I'm saying? He's played in the NBA Finals. Plays defense. This is not a shot towards Bam at all. If you score 83 points, I don't care if it's on 2K, if it's in the Drew League, the Rucker League, with the homies outside. 83 points is 83 points. It's hard to do regardless of error. But context matters. I always say this. Number one, we're in an era where defense is not prevalent. It's not a thing that they even happens. Number one. Number two, we're in an era where they have more possessions. Number three, we're in an era where the 3-point shot is king. And then we go into all the details here. Bam made 20 shots, actual field goal shots. Kobe made 28. Kobe went to the line 20 times. Bam went to the line 43 times. 43. I'm not blaming him. It is the ref called it the foul. They called it a foul. But 43 attempts in the game is unheard of. Half his points came from the line. Context matters. Also, late in the game, and JB kind of talked about it a little bit in his intro, they're force feeding the guy when they're up 30 points. They're intentional fouling. He's trying to beat the record. Like, he's trying to do it. Which again, that's the goal. You want to beat records, I get it. But when you're comparing the two, when Kobe dropped 81, it wasn't no record he was trying to beat. He wasn't trying to get 81. They were trying to win the damn game. Go back and watch the game. The Lakers were down. The Lakers were losing. Kobe dropped like 30-something in the first half and dropped 50-something in the second half because they were losing, need to win. And he turned that thing on. So all I'm saying is it's different. And then last but not least, and I'm glad Jimmy brought this up, Kobe, people always talk about the 81-point performance. My man dropped, it was 62, JB, not 72, but 62 points in 3 quarters against the Dallas Mavericks, and they were up about like 20 or some points. This is a fact. Phil Jackson, he did look down there and say, hey, you want to go back in here? He said, nah, keep the young pups in. Come on, homie. My point is, shout out to Bam again. But when you compare them to the Black Mamba, I need you to get your facts straight. I need you to get your context right. And I need you to kind of pump the brakes on which performance was more dominant. It's clearly Kobe Bean Bryant, and any other answer is unacceptable.
It's not even close. It's retarded, by the way. Anyone that thinks that is crazy. You stopped the game to try to get this guy points. Kobe turned it down and said, I'm going to sit on the bench. This wasn't even as impressive as Luka's 71 or whatever he had. Dame Lillard 71 or 73. Donovan Mitchell had whatever he had a couple years ago. It wasn't impressive as his. These guys did it organically, Smitty, through the flow of the game. They did it. Even, what's his name? Joel Embiid's was much more organic than this was last night. This shit was forced. I don't know why. Why this was like I'm calling timeouts. I'm fouling. Like, this guy's running down the lane. They're fouling him, put him at the line. How you allow it, I have no idea. I like what Robert Horry said. I agreed already prior to that. Put an asterisk next to it. The fact that he shot 43 free throws when Kobe did it and all these other players did it. Look at the free throw shots. Look at the attempts of free throws that these other players did to get to their points. Nowhere near 43. This was a mockery. Everyone I know that are hoop heads are just like, dog, what? Like, they were embarrassed as hoop heads last night watching this. And it's not even assault or hate on him over Kobe. 83 is so hard to do. I agree with Smith.
Right, that's what I'm saying. 83
fucking Park League, I scored 50 one day, and that shit was hard. And I was Park League youth when we were kids, you know what I mean? And all brothers and shit.
I don't believe you scored 50. I don't believe that. Now, I don't believe that story at all, but continue.
Anyway, I was a hooper. So, like, at the end of the day, no, it's not even close. Kobe, this is a real, like, Kobe scored like 81 for real. Like, this motherfucker did not. I don't care what you say. For a fact that this guy, a defensive guy, let's say, if we call up Bam, like, if we went down the list, you would call him a defensive guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he got an offensive bag and all that, but he got
a nice bag, but yeah, like he's not known as like this a score.
He's
like
not score. We're not looking at Bam as a score.
Right.
And he scored 83 points. Steve Kerr, you should be ashamed of your motherfucking self for telling these motherfuckers that let's play less games. Adam Silver, your league is a mockery. And I don't hear hockey players asking for 10 less games. I don't hear hockey players going around talking about let's play less games, and they fucking bang with no teeth every day. But Steve Kerr wants less games in basketball, homie? Stop, man. This is ridiculous. This is what you have. This is what you get when you start to have the coaches and the GMs and everybody on the top advocate for more pussiness. You get this.
But real quick, here's where we disagree, though.
Foul me.
Him scoring 83 to me ain't bad for the league. Everybody's talking about it. This is great for the league. Prior to this, everybody was just talking about NFL free agency all damn week. Nobody had mentioned anything about the NBA. And then
can you imagine
83? Now the energy is shifted a little bit. It's back. It's both sides now.
Can you imagine, Smitty, that Kobe's trying to get 81 and cats are fouling and put him at the line? Just put it in context. You don't think they're trying to fucking hack the shit? Remember that game, and you can talk to Jalen Rose, who was in that game, and he talks about the game all the time. Motherfuckers was trying to put Kobe out of the game. They weren't trying to allow him to extend the game to get more points, homie. What the fuck has happened to competitive fucking professional sport? So that's why I totally disagree. Like, we're trying to get this guy to record. Like, what? Like, you want to go down to the record. Remember the sack. Brett Favre, homie. Warren Sapp.
Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan, I mean. The whole scenario. And now that was an asterisk. And that was a whole debate for years and years and years, homie. You gave him the sack. It don't count. It's an asterisk. You didn't earn it. This right here, we're putting the guy at the free throw line, homie, to get the number, to get the shit done. Stop. Dog, this is a bad look, homie. Whatever you say. I'm not taking away his 83. I'm just saying that this is what you're actually pushing to enhance your league. Then you have a problem, homie. That's all I'm saying.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah.
Are me and you coming off as haters, though? Be real. Like, a little bit. Like, just for argument purposes, let's say the second highest individual, scoring game was made by LeBron. Let's say LeBron was the guy who had 81, and then Bam did this. Would we come on this show with the exact same energy? Like, oh, don't fucking. I don't know. I would admit I'm a little biased because it is Kobe. I'm not gonna lie. Like 81 points is a big fucking deal. Like his statue, I think was the close after he scored the 81 points. And I think I'm just upset because I know Kobe's been getting so much hate since he's passed away, and I just know that this is gonna be another little thing that the fans, whatever, the LeBron stands are going to use in barbershop talk and argument. As soon as one of the Kobe guys, bring up that Kobe dropped 81, they're going to immediately come back. Bam dropped 83. It don't even matter.
But you already stated this, Smitty. You already stated it, though. You already kind of vindicated yourself from being a hater when you said the context matters. That's all you had to say. Context does matter in everything, single thing we've ever seen in life, period. From the fucking landing on the moon to the goddamn the submarine blowing up with the little boy in there. Like, at the end of the day, context matters, homie. Context matters, man. Boom. Context matters, homie. So why did you go down the submarine? Why did you take your kid? They said they were dust.
Bam did drop 40-something in the first half, though. What I'm saying. So, like,
point.
Like, at that point, they didn't know he was gonna break the record. He just was hooping, is what I'm saying. So, like, I don't want to take away again. Bam, you went off. Like, I'm really not sort of guy like you.
But my eyes were out
on me. You still made 20 shots. You still like
so. To your point, I'm a hater when I call Mahomes this and that in this era, right? Because I go back to era, right? I go back to he can't get hit and he gets extra yards and he gets refereed and he cries and all this shit. So I'm a hater. I'm fine with living as a hater if that's the case. Because the facts is the eras do matter. And this would have never happened back then. Let's just keep it 1,000%. Let's keep it a buck. And Mahomes wouldn't have done what he does now back then. And all that shit matters. So if I'm the hater when I say that, then I'm a hater with this. Because there's no way I'm putting this guy on Kobe Bryant's fucking level. Stop. Like, just stop. My eyes work on me enough to know that this ain't the fucking record. And by the way, nobody's talking about this shit. Nobody's talking about this shit in an impactful way like Kobe did that night, where cats are like, fuck, man, did you see this motherfucker had 71 after 3 quarters?
I can't agree with that. Everybody,
nobody's talking about this, Smitty.
You was on the yacht last night. Everybody,
I was not on the yacht. I was my new car. I was buying $100,000 car. I wasn't doing. The game was on in there, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Because I was there, and you know how it takes to get a new car, especially when it's like over 100,000, and you have to sign all these papers and shit. And I was looking at it, and I'm like,
about the 100,000 car. But
so I'm looking at this game, homie, and then it shows he has 50, and I'm like, fuck, a half? All right, like it was third quarter, just started or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then all I keep seeing is free throws, and I'm not the game. You know, you can't hear the game. It's on in the car lot, so I'm watching it from afar, and I just see him at the line, and I'm just like, is this a review? Is this like, are they showing this on SportsCenter or something? Like, as a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me just keep it real. Are you going back and watching this game ever again in your life? Freddie Mac, let me be real. Freddie Mac, you know hoop. Are you going back and watching this game Are you going to go back and say, damn, I'm going to watch 43 free throws of 83 points? That's a hell of a game. I'm going to go watch this motherfucker get to the free throw line and shoot 43 of his 83 points. Shut the fuck up, homie. You cats are all full of shit. Keep it funky. I'm going to go back and watch Kobe's 81 all goddamn day, homie. Skill set, turnaround, fadeaway, left hand, fuck, three. Fuck. You're shitting me. You're going to go watch 43 free throws and tell me that's one of the greatest performances of all time. Freddie Mac, shut your fucking ass up. You lying.
I saw Bam's shot chart, though.
Sports did, homie.
I saw Bam's shot chart. He made like 7 threes, mid-range.
But look at his percentage.
Got to the rim, free throw.
What? 7 of what from three? 7 of what?
81, I think.
What was Kobe on the 81 night?
I think it was 7 for 13.
What about free throws?
It was something for 20.
18 of 20.
Yeah,
that doesn't matter, right?
Bam was 36 and 43. He's pretty good at free throw line.
I'm going to go watch him shoot 43 free throws. There's bare tax right there. I want to go watch this guy. Half of his points in that game were free throws.
Bam, out of respect to him, I think he only made 36 from the free throw line.
I don't give a fuck. You shot 43 free throws.
So he got damn near 50 just off just hooping.
Don't matter. I'm still watching 43 points. I'm still watching 43 attempts at the line to watch you score 36 of your 83, homie. Stop. Let's keep moving. Let's stop moving the goalpost. 43 attempts. I'm going to watch him on I'm going to go watch this replay in 10 years. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody's watching the game is my point, Smitty. My point is, Smitty, nobody's talking about this in the same light as a Kobe or any of these great, ridiculous. Nobody's talking about this as Kobe's last game when he scored 60. Nobody's talking about this when Kobe had 71 and 3/4.
That's different. The 60 was different. Legendary.
As a Dirk or even a Luka when he scored.
They are talking about it like that.
They're talking about it because it's a mockery.
They ain't even bringing up fucking Luka. I don't remember what Luka scored. Like Devin Booker. We don't talk about those games.
My point is the NBA's cooked.
No, but we don't bring those games. They didn't bring no record. They were hooping. They defense. We gonna talk about this shit, homie.
2 years ago, Smitty, we were talking about this shit when Donovan Mitchell and Dame and all these other.
The record. It was 24 hours. We were done.
No. But me and you were like, damn, everybody scored 70 now.
Right. I'm really conversation. But he scored 83. He didn't score 70.
I get it, homie. But fucks, really?
The history book's gonna say he the second highest single game scoring performance of all time. Period.
Nobody's gonna care though. Shit. Like that's how bad it has gotten.
All the kids, homie, all the kids who's 7 years old right now. When they're grown in 10 years and they're having these type of debates, and it's the Coach Bailey show with little Mike or whatever. These motherfuckers are going to be like, Adebayo dropped 83. Like,
this is why the advocates for women in sports and all this shit like you. This is what happens. You feminize the game, you get this. You got WNBA. This is WNBA and flag football all in one, homie. This is what you get. Because instead of clotheslining this motherfucker and making him go fucking touch his toes, you fucking having this guy at the free throw line extending the game. That's feminism at its finest, homie. You're trying to fucking feminize a game that used to be gladiators and men. I don't hear hockey motherfucking players asking for 10 less games, homie. This is a fucking mockery. You get what you fucking deserve. You get what you deserve what you get too. And you get what you deserve.
I don't get the feminine part in relation to specifically this 83-point performance. We're talking about the 10 less games, whatever.
I don't know why.
But to the 83-point performance, I don't think it has anything to do with anything.
Well,
and one thing I do disagree with you on when we're talking about hoops is that you old heads, you guys always want to bring up the fact that you guys used to clothesline people in the 80s. That's not basketball. Like that's not the cool thing. Like I know that's to y'all. I think that was so cool. It was tough.
I kind of agree with you on the game skill wise. But we still
I'm Jordan and I'm Jordan to the lane, I shouldn't.
We can do both. We did both though. See, y'all can't do it because you're so pussy and soft. Like you
don't think that makes you a hooper. But Bill Lambier used to fucking clothesline Jordan out the air. That's not good, homie. That's not a good. What the fuck?
Well, it is because
it's mental. Hurt.
Well, it's competitive. I mean, see, we did.
But competitive is cool. I don't want him hurt.
But fuck all that. That's
cap. Don't be dirty, homie.
If you're a Laker fan, we did want Jordan hurt. See that's the difference in our mindset and yours, homie. Like we did want fucking. We did want Deion hurt. We wanted to be able to throw the ball. Like you see, you guys got it fucked up. I never not wanted a motherfucker. Like you're lying. See, you motherfuckers are liars. If you're gonna sit up here and say, "Damn, we gotta play Jordan and them this game, homie. There's no way. And then they come out with Jordan being sick and shit, and you're telling me you're not sitting over there like, fuck, hell yeah.
That's different. I'm saying
not the cap, homie.
But I'm not like for example, when I play football.
I'm not saying I'm going out to hurt you. I'm saying if a guy is hurt, if a guy is hurt, we're like, there's no way you're not feeling some type of way, homie. No. So you're telling me you're going to spend half your pregame is like, fuck, man. Jordan ain't playing today, man. Fuck, that's fucked up. Hey, shut the hell up, homie. You motherfuckers are full of shit, homie. Nobody out here competed then. No. None of you motherfuckers y'all like
as a competitor, homie.
Bailey Price has to play against fucking Darnell Smith, fucking Warren Sapp, and they say, hey, man, Sapp's out. You got to just go against Darnell Smith. Bailey's like, fuck, hell yeah. I could get to the next level quicker. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Two things here. Number one, Bailey can't block me respectfully. That's number one. Number two, even today, he still can't block me. That's number one. Number two, I actually wanted to go against the best, homie, because I didn't want no excuses after I beat your ass. I didn't want the excuse that Jordan
didn't hear my point. I never said I wish. You missed my point. I never said we wish somebody wasn't there or get hurt. We said when we find out that a motherfucker ain't going that game, you're acting as if we're mad about it and like, fuck. No, we're like, whew, fuck.
But that's a weak argument, though, homie.
That's just fact. That's human nature. Fact, homie, stop.
But that's a weak argument, homie. My argument is this. You bragging about clotheslining and suplexing motherfuckers like the WWE or the WWF, homie. This is basketball, homie. Why are we clotheslining and slamming people on the basketball court out of the air?
I like it.
When I played football, I wasn't grabbing ankles in the pal and trying to sprain somebody's ankle. I would hit you physically, but whistle to whistle. And if you happen to get hurt, then hell yeah. But I'm not literally trying to do some dirty shit to you while I'm in the pal. I mean, it's a code with it, homie. You old heads ain't got no code. You old heads disrespectful, number one. Y'all hate women. Y'all sexist. Y'all homophobic. And you guys are obviously evil and dirty because you guys wanted to hurt Michael Jordan.
Let me go down. Y'all soft are gay, soft, pussy, enabled, entitled, gimme generations, Jersey swap era, and you like females in your space. So
I got a few more adjectives too. You guys are secretly gay. You guys use the homophobic thing as like a gate and as a fence to act like you're so masculine and tough, but you're actually gay, which is okay. But come out and say it. You guys are slow. Your generation is nowhere near as smart as my generation, and that's just an actual fact.
Let me go now.
We're way more educated. We got way more degrees. That's an actual literal fact.
Let me go now.
You guys just worked harder. You guys just went to high school, left at 18, and became a plumber, which was great. Shout out to you. But when it comes to brain power, y'all not fucking with us. That's not even a conversation.
Let me go now. The fact that you said it's okay to be gay is why you guys are gay. That's why your generation's soft as shit. You guys don't drink no more. You've caused the alcohol industry to just die out because you're all gay and soft. So your generation, you got small hands, little boys, and you paint your nails. So that generation is gay.
I got one more thing for you.
Literally. Y'all don't know if we're gay. You just said it.
I got one more thing for you.
We know you're gay. Go.
I got one more thing for you. So, number one, you are right. Our generation and the people underneath us, we don't drink the same amount as y'all used to drink, which means we're healthier, which means our dick works better than y'all, which means we can last longer, which means we'll live longer, which means we can think better. Number one.
Stop that point. Stop that point. Then
we don't beat women like y'all beat women. Go ahead.
Why you got less babies then? Why your generation not producing then?
Pull out game, crazy.
You know why? Hold on. You know why? Because you guys fuck other men's ass. That's why. That's why you're not having babies.
The fact that you just said that again adds more fuel to the fire. That your generation is secretly. The one thing I'll say about my generation, I'm not gay. I don't understand. I love women. I love my women. All that, but for the people that's gay in this generation, the thing I do respect, at least they come out like and say, "Hey, this is what it is." Your generation, y'all was fucking it. Y'all was in the speakeasy and shit, looking over your shoulder, making sure
No, you weren't.
You know how many NFL players back in the day, Hall of Famers that we know behind the scenes really
Are you seriously debating this right now? You know why? Because we used to beat their asses.
That's
You
not true.
motherfuckers are scared to come out.
That's
No
not
shit,
true.
they didn't come out. We had bullying. That's when America was great. We bullied the fucks. You motherfuckers are accepting it. You cancel it if you call them gay. That's why y'all are so cooked. Now it's accepting the colors, accepting the LGBTQ alphabet mafia. We used to beat the fuck out of these weirdo fucks. That's why we didn't have this goddamn
You're bragging for beating up gay people right now.
You got cooked on me. Move on next.
You're bragging about that? That's horrible. I'm gonna move on the topic. I'm gonna be real, baby. We're probably already flagged anyway. This show's probably already demonetized anyway. But I'm gonna tell you that you telling me that you're bragging about that.
Every show.
That's the issue right there, homie. That's
Every show. You got cooked though. Let everybody know I cooked them. Go.
Your generation is evil, homie. But let's move on, man. Let's get the show going. We haven't even talked about the show all day. Geno Smith.
The show's popping, and we haven't even really got into any topic. Because the Bam scored 83 in the softest pussy league ever.
Shout out to Bam. Listen, because again, I really do fuck with Bam though. Like Bam plays hard as fuck. Like he's a staple on that team. Defense, offense. Like he's really like an old school type of player. He plays both sides. He's physical. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do fuck with him. So like I don't want this coming out like I'm taking a shot at Bam. It's not about him. It could have been whoever. It could have been fucking D Jones dropped 83. I'm just saying that context matters when you compare it to Bean. I just want people to understand the full picture, the full story. And I need to put respect on Kobe's
Have you heard
name.
the people though that have come out and talked about it? Like Brian Shaw talked about the Kobe thing. We're not to show it no more. He talked about Kobe won it out and he didn't give a fuck about scoring more points. He could have scored 100 that game. Brian Shaw thought he really could have scored 30 in the third easily and scored 100 fucking points. He didn't even want to go after Wilt's game that game. He was like, nah, man, I'm tired. We get that again. Like, do you realize that just the mindset of that right there alone cooks anything about you saying we're a hater? We're not a hater. We're just calling out facts. I mean, we watched the game. We saw the fucking performance. We saw the catering. We saw the aiding to get a fucking stat. That's why you have to put an asterisk next to it. If you're going to put an asterisk next to Barry fucking Bonds, homie, then you're going to put an asterisk next to this fucking performance fact. Let's keep it real. We can't pick and choose, homie, what we're putting asterisks next to. The bottom line is Robert Horry called it out. Disrespectful to the game by allowing a guy to shoot 43 free throws and putting them there. Like, that's disrespectful to the game, homie. Freddie Mac, did you think it was respectful to keep putting him at the line? But take your ass to the golf course. Shut your big head looking ass up. Let's keep moving on, Smitty. Go.
So all the people in the chat keep saying JB get Smitty off the show. Smitty's a clown. Smitty this. I ain't going nowhere, pussies. And the more you say that, the more years. Every time I see it, it's another year.
Smitty, are you mad?
I got 21 more years left on this show now.
Are you mad about
now what? Now what?
Take your glasses off.
Why?
I don't know where you. I don't know if you're loaded. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah,
I like that. I like that. What's the word? Like you don't know where I'm at. What was it? Ambiguity. Am I saying it right? Ambiguity.
Yeah,
ambiguous.
Yeah,
I'm ambiguous right now, homie.
That's why y'all have stereotype, y'all, man.
I'm ambiguous right now. You don't know where I'm at. You don't know if I'm high, drunk, sleepy, taking a nap. Am I locked in? Am I ignoring you? You don't know shit. Am I texting? Am I vibing? I like this vibe, homie. You corny Toko. Let me see your face. You got a San Francisco 49er logo as your logo, homie. You soft, homie.
Is it?
Nah, this too bright. What is it?
It's crazy. Yeah, I will suck your dick, taking you all the way to the back of my mouth, gag on the back of my throat. Then I'll stay there again until we get on top. That's a fucking long ass fucking text.
Who said that description? Who was that? Jazzy? Who was that?
I can't read it all. It's so fucking much.
Who said it though?
She said like tonguing.
She's tonguing? She's tonguing?
No, she said tongue in cheek, but she was like, it spells tonguing, like you say it.
She made a word.
Said, rub it on my lips and then focus on sucking it using the tip as gloss.
Damn.
My tongue rubs the frenulum.
Spell that.
I gotta find out who this bitch is. Okay, let's keep going.
I ain't never had nothing like that ever like that happened to me.
My bad. I'm just reading the real text, but go ahead.
I'm trying to see what that like that. Let's go ahead and move on, man. For all the haters in the chat, fuck you.
You got any
Fuck
kids?
you. Fuck you.
Question mark.
Fuck you.
Huh? Okay, go.
Anyway, the Raiders are sending QB Geno Smith in a 2026 7th-round pick to the New York Jets in exchange for a 2026 6th-round pick, per ESPN sources. Geno returns to the team for which he started his NFL career for in 2013. Before the trade was agreed to, Geno Smith agreed to restructure his contract. God bless me. Thank you. The Raiders still will pay the bulk of it, and the Jets will take on Smith's contract at just over the veteran minimum. So, what's your thoughts on Geno Smith going back home to the Jets?
He won't make it this year. He's going to retire before the season. Next time.
That was a quick answer, huh?
I don't think he goes back. I think he's cooked. Like mentally, I got to go back to this shithole after I just had a shithole season in the Raiders. I got to go back to this motherfucker. And by the way, homie, did the Raiders trade him the hours before the actual deadline? 26 7th-round pick, right?
Yeah.
In exchange for a 26 6th-round pick, right?
Yeah.
So was he a free agent at 4 o'clock today?
Yeah.
So the Ravens did a shady business practice, didn't they? Yeah, they did, homie. Next.
They just traded him before the deadline because they did want other teams to get him, homie. It's as simple as that.
No, they wanted a pick exchange, homie. They traded it before the deadline, homie. Let's keep it real. The bottom line is the Jets are trying to desperately find a quarterback to get them through another shitty year. And I love Brady for Holko's text. He was like, Aaron Glenn won't make it past game 5.
I'm sure you love that, homie, because you're against all black coaches. Like, I mean, fuck.
No, I'm actually an advocate for black coaches. I already broke that down more than any other coach.
We didn't got no black coaches this year. Like, homie, like, damn.
Y'all though. I'm
like Tommy got let go.
Y'all, there's the reason why, homie.
My man from the
Falcons,
why, though, right? My man from the Falcons who had a great ending to the year got let go for no reason.
What's common denominator, homie?
Like, I just don't get it.
What's common denominator, homie?
Black.
No, y'all fuck with white bitches. Y'all let them. They fucked you up, homie. You're fucked. You take Sharon Moore, whatever you want to call him. Guess what happened to him? White mom. Who? Geno. White mom. How about fucking what's his name in Atlanta? White mom. What about fucking Aaron Glenn? White mom. Y'all fucking. It's on you, homie. I don't feel sorry. That's a you problem, homie. Shit.
I'm starting to think that you white men are sending out white moms, white women as like a military weapon.
Why I fuck all sisters?
Go get them.
That's a whole nother debate. But yeah, I feel like
I'm be real with you. Like, I know what your history is. I talked to the homies. I know when you were young, you were the guy, the white boy in the hood with the swag, and the white and the black women they vibe with you, they fucked with you. It is a fact that you growing up, you got the sisters.
Well, way after growing up.
But I'm gonna say this:
way after growing up.
It's like growing up, but like 35 plus, homie.
Way after growing up.
35 plus.
Not really.
That number had just been dipping and down. I just saw.
I saw what y'all saw. Hold on.
I've never seen you with a sister in 4 years.
That's by design. Hold on. You're a hypocrite.
On my mom and on my daddy.
You're a hypocrite, though.
On Lurs. I've never seen a black woman.
Hold on. I'm just doing what y'all do.
What you mean?
Fuck with white bitches.
White girls fuck with us.
I'm just doing what y'all do. Why is it bad when I do it? Y'all do it.
I didn't say it was bad.
Hold on. I'm just doing what y'all do. I mean, y'all fuck a white girl. I'm doing a white girl.
No. I didn't say it's bad. I'm saying that you just don't get them no more. I think the older you get, the more races you get.
I don't try.
The older you get, the more races you get.
I do have a couple still on the road. I still have a couple I talk to.
You don't. The older you get, the more races you get, and the older you get, the more. It's like the older white people get, the more y'all go back to your nature, and that's why like the Jordans have been in the closet at the top now. They don't get worn anymore. That's why
nature. What's my nature?
That's why the thong flops come out. That's why the hat goes to the back.
You know what that is? It's maturity. I'm more comfortable now because I don't really do nothing.
The watch ain't on the wrist no more.
Yeah, I don't do all that. I never flop.
Not on the neck no more.
I mean, even when I had all as bad as bitches, I never wore jewelry.
You're a liar. You had the big football chain and the strip club. They talked about it. Brass tacks. It wasn't that big,
homie. It wasn't that big. It was a silver and it was always tucked in.
Now you wear the little ass shorts now to your fucking mid thigh.
I'll never wear those.
Khaki shorts.
You know, I'm always gonna be extra big.
Dogs, like
big package, homie. I gotta hide a lot of shit. Let's go next.
You go to fucking where do you and Papa Reyes go? You went to a fucking rodeo. Like the older you get, the more you kind of just go back to your.
By the way, that was full of brothers in that motherfucker. By the way, so y'all see, you're not really tapped into your real roots. There's a lot of black rodeo motherfuckers, a lot of black horse riders and cow riders and shit.
That's the one y'all went to. The way I see you FaceTime me, you forget. You videoed it. It was number one.
That particular one was.
That's what we're talking about.
That one was.
That's the one we're talking about. I mean, talking about the black rodeo. Homie.
That particular one was racist.
That's the one you went to.
Yeah, it was very racist.
What do you mean that particular one? You went to that particular one.
That one was real racist.
That's
but I'm just saying most of them. Okay, let's go next.
You was extremely comfortable in there too. So
I felt good there. Go next.
Why can't you get black women no more before we move on?
I can get them.
Like, what happened?
Nothing happened. That's very easy to get. I don't want to.
Can you prove it to me though?
My credit's gone up. Let's go next. Huh?
What does good credit got to do with getting a black woman? I want to challenge you. I want to see if you can get a sister before the end of March.
Get her to do what? Get her to do what? I got sister every day.
Nah, it's a hit.
That's fucking text away. It's not hard. I mean, come on now. Let's go next.
It's a what away?
Fucking text away. I mean, it's fucking like an anomaly or something.
Well, homie, since we talking about sisters and brothers, we might as well go to some BPS, man. Brought to you by Underdog, man. Go use promo code JB. And you know the rest, homie, man. Let's see what we got. We got the BPS. It's been a long time since we did it. No BPS has happened all week, so it better be a good one, man. Let's see it.
It's Ben G, girl.
Oh my God, Lil Boozy funny as motherfucker.
You don't have enough money.
That's a BPS. That's a BPS. But I'm gonna say this though, it looks like it's actually broke, and it wasn't working.
He defended.
That's why he did it.
He defended him. He got money. He's rolling in a fucking $200,000 Beamer, and then see that's what happened. Y'all get bad rap, don't we?
This is cool though. This is cool right here. I ain't minding this, man. Shout out Lil Boozy, man.
This is cool breaking the white man's mechanics.
Tell them mechanics. This is a parking structure, homie. And how you know a white man owns
We built that. We built that lift.
How you know?
I know all the inventions. We built
that. You don't know
lift.
where he's even at.
Huh?
You don't know what city he's at.
Man, I'm talking about the actual lift gate. The whole invention. We made it, homie. Stop defending this.
Well, I'm even happier he did it if that's the case.
And if it's broken, then that means you don't go in it. Why is that so hard? Like, this is me coaching up a kid in the office. Like, son,
he's leaving. He's leaving.
This is perfect scenario, by the way. Coach, man, we was locked at the gate. I said, could you reverse and park in the parking lot? Yeah. I know you could have. I got the fucking camera. So why'd you lift the thing to go inside and do some shit when some shit was broken? You're now cut on national television.
Listen, man, JB love cutting people. He loves spewing out hate. He loves spewing out just, thoughts that separate and divide us. I'm trying to bring us together. But everything I do, I know sometimes I lose my mind a little bit. I lose my control. I want to apologize to the chat for cussing some of y'all out, man. Some of y'all pissed me off for a couple seconds, but I'm gonna go back to who I am, my character. I can't allow other people to take me out of character. So I'm gonna continue my mission of bringing us together. You know what I mean? Spreading love, spreading joy, spreading happiness. And when we come back, we're gonna have more of just that here on the Coach JB Show, Big Smitty, man. See y'all in 4 minutes.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. Will Tua ever start again in the NFL? Go.
No. He's cooked. He's done, homie.
On $99 million, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's dead money. So it's what it is, homie. It's dead money. I mean,
ain't that him? Ain't that the yacht?
I mean, I'm saying like
right now today, if I had 99 million, I'm buying that stupid. I'm still not buying that mega stupid one though.
I would buy 2 houses right now at 99 million.
I want to drive the boat though. Still, you feel me? I don't want to hire a guy. You know when they're too big, you got to hire a motherfucker and shit.
But that's let me ask you. Hold on, we talked about this last week. Which one is more player? You pulling up and you pulling up driving in the new shit, and you have a driver. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of player though, homie. Having a driver on the yacht.
I'm an NFL idiot, and I get a DUI.
But I can see you getting a DUI. I can see that
Not me. I never been to Cleveland Close.
I've been on the yacht because you're white, but I've been on the yacht with you a couple times where the ocean police pulled up on us, and I got nervous. But you was comfortable.
Of course you did. You're black.
Right.
On the water too. I know why you're nervous. I get
double
it.
whammy.
Yeah,
if we're gonna drown me, and
I get it. But for me, I was just normal.
Yeah, use regular shit.
So
but now too, one of my brothers, man, and listen, and I try to support this guy. I really try to go to bat for him. But he does shit like this that just throws me off, man. Aaron Glenn, New York Jets head coach, man, was caught sleeping at the NFL Combine watching the players in Indianapolis, Indiana. Here's the video. He got caught, like, you know that sleep where you like doze off and you like catch yourself, like that's what happened to him. Like,
are you gonna say I'm right? Just say you're right about this guy. He should have been fired. Go.
I'm not gonna say that. I think he deserves to see what he can do.
He can't do it. He can't do it.
Because listen, you gotta give him the first 6 games of the year to see what he gonna do, homie.
Why? We already saw it.
6 games, homie.
We already saw it last year's first 6 games.
No, but it was a rebuild.
It wasn't a rebuild. It's been the same fucking story in New York, no matter who the coach is.
But the Jets, you gotta remember, they gave away Sauce Gardner, Quentin Williams. They brought in 5 first-round draft picks
and defended Aaron Rodgers, homie, because of how he handled them and had them fly out, and he could have zoomed them and he could have texted them and say, "We're out of this." Boom, boom, boom. Homie, stop. The shit is stacked up. You already went against him when you said he handled Aaron Rodgers' shit horribly.
I did.
You went against him again when they didn't get 1 interception on defense the whole goddamn season. Now he's sleep at the combine. So the motherfucker had to be like,
what do you do, homie? What do you do next to him, homie? What do you
hey, motherfucker, hey, homie. Oh shit! Hell yeah! Let's sign him up. Hey, so the owner, I want to make sure Woody, the pandering Puff Daddy motherfucking baby powder owner.
Yeah,
you're shitting me. So you're seeing this motherfucker.
Oh, I'm over here like this.
Oh yeah, let's get him. Sign this motherfucker. Look, and so the owner now believes that you saw the motherfucker enough. You saw enough to see this motherfucker and sign him. Homie. Fire this motherfucker right now.
Don't fire him, homie.
Hold on, Smitty. Listen, I get football coaching's a grind. Trust me, because I've grinded more than most. I have 20-hour days.
Come on now. That's what I'm saying.
Don't tell me that you're the only motherfucker grinding and falling asleep at the goddamn combine in a protected booth by yourself. What the fuck have you been doing? You should be up. Most coaches, if you notice, they got coffee and they're up and they're all kind of together talking to each other because they're.
He don't drink coffee. I don't
care. It's a mockery that you're not totally ready to go for the combine, homie. When you're fucking picking high, we're not acting like the Jets fucking won. They're picking high, homie. They gotta watch a lot of motherfuckers to turn over some rocks to find some goddamn real fucking pieces. And this motherfucker's out here sleep on the job, homie.
Hold on, homie. Time out, homie. We just had a whole hour segment talking about how the combine don't matter. How I got the film. I've watched the tape. And now you over here talking shit and trying to flip the script and over here trying to complain about my man being asleep during the damn combine. You just said it didn't matter, homie. You just said it didn't matter.
I just told you. What I just say? What's the key word? You got to turn over rocks when you're a bad organization. And you have to find pieces to fit your organization. You need 1,000 pieces, homie. They don't need one pick. Motherfucker act like they need 1,000 goddamn pieces. He can't watch and stay up and watch a fucking player run.
Homie, he got 5 first-round picks this year, damn near, homie.
Exactly, homie. Bam, we are back in the building.
We back, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe, become a member today. Man, JB, man. I'm just thinking about my life, man. I just walked by my studio room and just looked around, man, and I saw this book that Lisa Ann sent me and signed, man, a couple years ago. And I just was thinking about my life. Like, I've met so many interesting people and big name people in their own, in their own respects, different industries, stuff like that. And a kid from my hood, man, Indianapolis, Indiana, man, 42nd Post Road. When I look back at my life, man, God is good, man. God is good, man. It's crazy how you never know where you're gonna end up at, Jason. You never know. Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What?
What happened?
Hold on. What you got on?
What?
What you wearing?
Huh?
What is that?
What?
Can you put your hand close to the camera? The hell is that?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
This is Ruben's watch he left here.
Is that an AP?
I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for 4 fucking straight days, and I had decided to put it on.
So it's your watch now.
I have no idea what it is.
That's the question. If somebody leaves something at your house for 3 days or longer, does it now become yours?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Is that a rotisserie chicken, homie?
What?
Is that a rotisserie chicken that you're eating? I don't know how I feel about this, homie. Why are you eating a rotisserie chicken at 7 a.m. Pacific time?
7:08.
You on some weird shit right now, homie.
You want some?
Excuse me?
You want any?
No, thank you.
Oh.
Why would I want some chicken, though? Just curious.
What was that?
Why would I want some chicken?
I gave you a chicken.
I'm saying, what about me, though, in this moment would make you think that I want some chicken?
You're black.
And that's the fucking problem. Anyway, homie. By the way, before we move on, everybody likes chicken. I don't know who started that, like that whole racist thing that black people like chicken. I don't know anybody outside, of course, vegans and vegetarians, of course. If you eat meat, you like chicken. Ain't nobody, somebody in the chat, tell me right now. If you don't like chicken, you eat meat, put it in the comments. I have met nobody who just said, I don't eat no chicken at all.
So now my wrist is sweaty?
Yeah, it probably stink too. Smell it.
Who wears those watches, Ruben?
Smell it real quick though. Do your wrist stink?
Yeah.
You know that weird stench you get when you wear that material on your wrist too long?
I know you're talking about. I'm not doing it.
That's a nasty smell, homie. Ugh.
After your pads underneath your pads.
You know that smell? I ain't smelled that football smell. Football locker room got the most interesting fucking smell in that thing, boy. Ugh. I ain't been in there.
You walk into a locker room and
it's like a. But when you in it, you just kind of become like immune to it. It's just like it is what it is. But when you not in it and you stuck, because like I went to my high school, like back in when was this? It was last summer. I did a video and I walked back to the Warren Central High School locker room and I was like, oh shit. Like that shoulder pad sweat smell is horrible.
Can you give me a grape soda? Hand me that grape soda. What?
This motherfucker's so racist, bro.
Hold on. So I like grape soda. I'm racist. I love grape soda. I always have. Strawberry soda.
I've never seen you drink grape ever. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Homie, I love grape soda, strawberry soda, watermelon, chicken. What? I don't get it. I don't know why y'all get a bad rap for that, and then you blame us. That's the first problem. We all like that, homie.
White people do not drink grape.
We do. You just don't see it.
I've never seen a white man in my life drink anything grape. I've never seen somebody drink grape juice.
No, you're never around white people. You hate white people.
Grape soda.
Homie, you're not around them.
Grape pop. I don't hate white people. I love white people. Y'all do not drink grape.
Grape what?
Y'all don't drink no grape pop, homie.
We don't. What do you fuck's a pop?
Pop. Like fucking like pop.
That's so gay. That sound, that pop. It's a fucking It's not a pop. It's a Coke, homie.
Soda is actually the softest one out of all the comments. So, can I get a soda?
We call it Coke.
Can I get a soda? We don't call it Coke, homie.
We broke this down, homie.
Coke is a brand. You got Coke. When I was in 4th grade, me and Sheldon, we had a science project that we partnered on in 4th grade. We did a blindfold test where you had to guess if it was a Pepsi or it was a Coke. It was in 4th grade, 9 years old.
Tequila. That's how you taste good tequila and shit.
That's what we did. At 9 years old, we were very intelligent. We were way smarter than most people at 9 years old. We did that science project. Shout out to my brother Sheldon.
That means you were in a class of fucking dun-dun-duns.
All I'm saying is this, homie. When you say Coke, that means I want that red can with them white letters, homie. I don't call a Sprite a Coke. If I want a Sprite, I want a Sprite. I don't say can I get a Coke? What Coke do you have? No. What pops do you have, homie?
I never heard of what pop do you have.
Soda's horrible, homie. Like soda? Can I have soda? I don't want soda in my body.
If you were smart at 9 and you were the smartest kid in the night, you were in a room of fucking retards. I'm gonna get funky with you.
I'm saying we were smarter than like a lot of 9 years old nationwide.
Did you grow up with a lot of downsies?
What is that?
Nothing. Let's get back to sports, man. We got a lot going on, man. There's a lot of shit cracking. I can't keep up. American baseball, real quick, Smitty. We talk some baseball. We talk some white shit. There's a little bit of an issue going on. The coach kind of misspoke and thought that they were a shoe-in to advance to the knockout round, as there are the odds-on favorite to win the whole World Classic, and now they're on the verge of not even making it, Smitty. And they were 4-0, and they lose to Italy last night because the coach set 3 players. That is egregious to me as the leader and as the manager. And
say his name, Mark DeRosa. Say his name.
It's kind of egregious, It's not kind of. It is. It's an absolute mockery. I should be ripping his ass more like I do like the black quarterback, but I don't because it's racist. I want to make sure we're clear. Like, he should be fired. There's no, you made a mistake. This is not a mistake. And who are the fucking people on the committee? This is no different than the Olympic basketball team coached by Coach Krzyzewski, is it? Like, you get some pros together, you go over, you play the world, and then Krzyzewski don't know how many timeouts he has. It's an embarrassment. And now we have a team on the verge needing Mexico to either win by a lot or lose and no score anything. Like, it's wild. Maybe I said that wrong. No, I think I'm right on that. So if Mexico wins, they got to score over 5. If they lose, they got to score under 4.
There's a lot of weird shit going on. Like, I guess if Italy wins and they finish pool play at 4-0, the U.S. would advance as well. We both advance. But if Mexico wins, it would finish at 3-1 along with Italy in the U.S. in that case, or in the U.S. In that case, the tiebreaker would go to the 2 teams who advance. It's a whole, like, it don't even make sense. There's so much shit. Like, the U.S., y'all fucked us for putting us in this position. And I hate when we don't win. As an American, I hate when we don't win, especially when we lose against a team that we're light years ahead of. It's an embarrassment. It's a shame. I hope Italy wins just because if Italy wins, we in. So that's the most simplest solution. If they win, we in. So I want them to win so we can get in.
Well, that's not the simplest solution. They can win and still not get in. They can win and still not get in, homie.
That's not true.
It is true.
No. If they finish pool play 4-0, we would advance as well. That's a fact.
Italy has to win, and Mexico has to score a certain amount of runs, bruh. I'm just telling you. Let me read you the fact. Italy wins the finish pool, plays at 4-0. The United States would advance as well. If Mexico wins, however, it would finish at 3-1 along with Italy, and the U.S. in that case, the tiebreaker that would determine which 2 teams advance to the quarterfinals considers runs allowed. Runs allowed. If the Italy-Mexico game, Smitty, goes 9 innings and Mexico wins and scores 5 or more runs, the U.S. odds-on favorite entering the tournament, and Mexico would advance. Should Mexico win, Smitty, while scoring 4 or fewer, they advance with Italy. So stop lying. No, I'm not wrong, Ace. I just gave you the facts, you fucking idiots. Now go read the real story. I just told you 2 scenarios. So it's not Italy wins and we're in. It's
It
not.
is that you didn't
it's
listen to what
not.
you read, homie.
Smitty, I did read
Your
it.
very first line was, should Italy win and finish
Smitty.
play at 4-0, the United States would advance as well. Period.
Except if Mexico scores runs, homie.
No, it didn't. It said if Mexico wins, however. That's the sentence. It's like you're reading, you're not listening, homie.
If Mexico wins while scoring 4 or fewer runs,
if they win,
they're in with Italy, correct?
If Mexico wins.
Yes.
Okay, but that's not what I'm saying.
What are you talking about?
I said if Italy wins, we're in. That's the simplest way for us to get in. That's all I said. And you said I was wrong. That's the fact. If Italy wins, we're in.
And if Mexico scores 9 runs in that game and Italy wins, we're not in. What are you talking about? Let's talk about this the whole rest of the day. I'm not going to advance. I'm not going to move on now.
Homie. DeRosa said that he knew that the Team USA had not clinched the quarterfinal berth and was informed when he arrived at Dawkins Park on Tuesday of his mistake. He said, and I quote, just sitting on hot stove at 9:45 in the morning with Maddie and Harold, and the misspoke. He said, bottom line, that's what happened. The Team USA spent multiple hours in the clubhouse, JB, following a 5-3 victory against Mexico on Monday. And DeRosa said before the game against Italy, there's some guys dragging today. This came from the manager from DeRosa. So with Team USA resting a number of starters, including Bryce Harper, Alex Bregman, and these are some of our guys. Emergency reliever Clayton Kershaw, who's our guy who's retired, warming up during the 8th inning, and DeRosa not pitch running for Paul Goldschmidt. Come on now. As Team USA mounted a comeback after falling behind 8-0, the perception on online is that the team believed it had advanced and took root as DeRosa's comments spread on social media. So like that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm like, it's clear as day what's going on.
Yeah, there's definitely run differential involved, and I guess Sean King doesn't understand it either. Do you? But we'll move on. Sean King's a better too, so that bothers me that he's on the show and bets. But let's move on.
Well, I'm glad we got that clear. Very simple breakdown. But moving on here, man, the Lions are signing running back Isaiah Pacheco after trading David Montgomery to the Texans. The Lions add another violent runner, as they call it, with Isaiah Pacheco now joining Jahmyr Gibbs in Detroit's backfield. Solid pickup, but Pacheco, he's not the Pacheco he was like 2-3 years ago. But
it's crazy. He's not even that old.
Yeah, but
we're kind of shitting on this cat, and he's not even that old.
No, he's
a very young player, actually, really young.
He's not the same though for whatever reason. He's not. He got hurt. Was it last year? I think. And like since he came back, he just don't run exactly the same. Whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't know, but he fits Detroit though.
It makes sense. Yeah, he fits. Yeah, grimy, gritty, work hard. Nobody believed in me. Like, yeah.
I do think he fits Detroit, if anything. So I do like the fact that's.
I wouldn't be shocked. He ends up having 8 touchdowns this year. They put him in the red zone, use him in red zone situations, and he just becomes like that 2-yard guy, 3-yard guy in the red zone where he's just getting the touchdowns for him. So
because if you look, the back like Montgomery, I think at one point led the league in touchdowns or some shit as being that guy. As the backup role guy, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Hold on, my bad. I'm collaborating with you real quick.
What you posted?
I posted that BAM, the BAM shit.
From today?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We got Chris cutting it up, homie, and sending us emails. Like he's already sent me 5 clips.
I don't even know Chris.
But Bailey posts them all the time. Yeah.
I don't even know Chris.
Chris is the TikTok guy, you know.
I don't know him, but yeah. Shout out to Chris.
Yeah. So he does our in-service shit, and then Paris cuts post-game shit, and then we got the guy breaking down the scouting report after the whole thing and putting a collaboration together. That's Bailey, and then you collaborate. You don't have to do anything at all, and then we collaborate with Sean King, and he doesn't collaborate until 3 to 4 days later, and that is where I think our algorithm's getting hit at the end of the day. I think Sean King's at the end of the day kind of fucking us. So that's something to discuss later on when he joins the show. So
are the Lions cooked like in the big picture? Like are we going to see the Lions back in the NFC Championship game? Are we going to see them being like or was that just like a dream season and they should have took full advantage of it? And since they didn't, they'll no longer be back in that position. Like, what side are you on?
They're cooked. They have a quarterback they can't win.
Man, y'all really hate this quarterback, man. I just don't get it.
No, I don't hate him at all. I think he's a top 5 ball spinner. He's got a big arm, but he's long. Jesus. His throwing motion is elongated. So what happens is, Smitty, you see Goff gets back here a lot of times, and you'll see he misses something or he's sacked when Stafford and these other guys, the ball's out. These guys are holding it that extra second because he's so elongated, homie, with his delivery, and he's got a huge arm, and he can throw any ball in the NFL, and he's accurate. He throws a pretty spiral and all that shit, catchable ball. But when the shit gets tight, homie, the deer in the headlights pops on. And he's a deer in headlights, and he just, for some reason, that's why the Rams saw it, got rid of him, and they won a Super Bowl right away. They're going to win another one this year. It's one of those things, Smitty. So I think Detroit is cooked.
You think Sam Darnold is better than Jared Goff?
Not talent-wise, but Sam Darnold is a very talented guy. He's a better athlete than Goff.
You
he
think
can
Sam
run.
Darnold
He's a better athlete
than Jared Goff?
He's more he wins more games in critical moments now.
You think Sam Darnold is a better quarterback than Jared Goff?
Well, that's a very misleading question because what happens is you compare the two. One won 29 games in the last 2 years. One loses games when it matters. And
But
they
you
just
think Sam Darnold is a better quarterback than Jared Goff, though?
Well, we saw it. Like they shared the same division just a year ago. And Sam Darnold dominated them.
But with that being said, though, like when it comes to quarterback play and everything that goes into it, wins, losses, numbers of starts, Super Bowl wins, lack thereof, athleticism, runability, quarterback play, throwability. When it comes to the whole aspect of quarterback play, leadership, do you think Sam Darnold is a better quarterback than Jared Goff?
It's a very complex question. At the end of the day, I don't even like how you asked the question.
It's actually not complex at all, Jason. It's actually very straightforward. It's a very simple question. I'm actually intrigued that we're having this conversation right here, and you're just avoiding to answer it. It's making me kind of lose respect and credibility for how I view you as my co-host. It's a very simple question. Is Sam Darnold a better quarterback than Jared Goff, though?
It's a hard question to answer because at the same time as I contemplate and think about all these things, you can't just give a cut and dried answer. You know what I mean? And so that's where I'm at. And I saw them too. My eyes work. And I saw those two like, hey, can he win? And can he do this? And so it's a different question to ask. Bailey, I need you to get that in like immediately if you can. Smitty, I can't answer that question right now because I feel like it's a little bit politically based.
There's nothing political about this question. And you're turning this into something that is not to fit your narrative. I'm asking you a very direct question. We're all confused. As all the listeners, the fans here watching.
All right. Ask it again.
Is Sam Darnold a better quarterback than Jared Goff?
Darnell, I can't answer that like just black or white.
Why can't you answer that black? It's a very black and white question, Jason. Is Sam Darnold a better quarterback than Jared Goff? Is Sam better than Jared? Is Darnold better than Goff?
What?
Is Darnold better than Goff?
I don't understand the question because it's very misleading.
When it comes to quarterback play, I don't understand we're talking about accuracy, arm power.
Maybe this could help you. I don't know. I have a video that maybe could help you. Let's go listen to this.
That science and evidence should control, not politics. Absolutely. So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
can men get pregnant?
Many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of people that don't identify as women. That
can men get pregnant?
Again, as I'm saying,
let me just remind you what you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So, can men get pregnant? You're a doctor,
agree.
I think.
Science and evidence should guide medicine.
Do science and evidence tell us that men can get pregnant? Biological men, can they get pregnant?
I also think yes/no questions like this are a political tool. And
No, yes, no questions are about the truth, doctor. Let's not make a mockery of this proceeding. This is about science and evidence, and I'm asking you. You know, the United States Supreme Court just heard arguments yesterday at great length on this question. This is not a hypothetical question. This is not theoretical. It affects real people in their real lives. And you're here as an expert, called by the other side as an expert, and you've been telling us that you follow, right, you're a doctor, and you follow the science and the evidence. So I just want to know, based on the science, can men get pregnant? That's a yes or no question. It really is, I think.
I think you're trying to reduce the complexity of a lot.
I'm not. I'm trying to get, it's not complex. I'm trying to get to an answer.
I'm kind of with her. This is how I felt about the question. What did you ask me again?
It's very straightforward. It's very cut and dry. Since you're the QB coach, right? You know quarterback play. You're the QB coach. Who's better, Sam Darnold or Jared Goff?
I think it's misleading. It's political based when you're asking me that, because
it's not misleading at all. I think it's a very it's really a yes or no answer. It's really.
Why are you getting so upset? Why are you getting so upset? It's two white quarterbacks. You're pitting them against each other. It's very complex.
It has nothing to do with race here. You are the quarterback coach. You are the quarterback guru. We saw you on Last Chance U. You coach the Independents. You know all things quarterback. You have guys in the NFL. Based upon your experience and your knowledge, who's the better quarterback, Sam Darnold or Jared Goff?
I'm not going to answer that, sir. Let's move on. What we just did, audience, what we did was reverse role play. So everybody out there knows what we did. We just did a reverse role play. I was Smitty. Smitty was me. And so that's what we did. Okay, go.
That clip's going to go viral if cut right. A lot of pressure on you, Paris. Former Seahawks Pro Bowl cornerback Rick Woolen reached an agreement yesterday on a 1-year deal worth of the $15 million with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Who's Rick Woolen?
Reek. Tariq. We call him Reek.
Who's we?
Us and them. Rick Woolen becomes the first
y'all
free
call
agent.
him Reek?
Huh?
Y'all call him Reek?
Yeah. Got it. But also them.
We don't call him Reek.
What do y'all call him?
Y'all.
That's fucked up. You so racist. Rick Woolen becomes the first Southside free agent the Eagles have signed in free agency. Woolen goes from the team that won Super Bowl to the team that won Super Bowl the year prior. How big of a move is this right here? Tariq Woolen going to Philadelphia Eagles here. Is this the move they needed to really kind of get back on top?
No, I gave Dave, my boy Bone, a lot more Facebook posts and shit like that. I don't appreciate it because the Rams did two things. Got better at corner. Bone knew the Eagles are going to be hurt in that position. All the Rams needed was corners, and then the Eagles go out and try to one-up me personally because me and Dave have a problem. We have a beef with the Rams and the Eagles, and the Rams have been losing to the Eagles in the playoffs and other games. So I don't like the move, and I'm mad at Seattle. Seattle's literally funded two teams that I despise.
They're giving away every fucking piece to help them win the championship.
But why are they literally they got a personal vendetta against me? They've sent their best player to the Chiefs.
Yep.
Their best defensive player to the Eagles.
One of them.
And I got to beat them both.
That's why they did it, though.
But I'm the Rams. We.
They know that you guys, even though they got over the Rams hump and they beat y'all a couple times, they know that you guys are still like probably their biggest threat. So they're like, what can we do to make their journey a little bit more rockier, to make their terrain a little bit more uncomfortable? So if we do play them in the playoffs, they're beaten up, they're bruised, they're just not all the way there as a full Rams team. They do have some older pieces on that team, of course. So making their road and their journey tougher will be advantageous to the Seattle Seahawks, and their team. So
to be what?
Advantageous.
I like that. Makes our show more credible.
You think so?
Yeah, especially when y'all say words like that.
Who's y'all in this situation?
Huh?
Who's y'all in this situation?
I'm saying when y'all say big words like that, it gives us credibility.
Who's y'all in this situation, though?
What?
Who's y'all in this situation?
Anyway, man, we got a lot going on. Sean King will join us later on. We'll talk about the U.S. Baseball Classic because the shit show that's become. But your guy.
Yeah, let's talk about a real leader guy, a man who's trying to kind of study the playbook that Tom Brady wrote and kind of do some of the same things that Brady did during his tenure, during his heyday. The Ravens have reworked the contract of Lamar Jackson. Sources said the restructure with Jackson creates about $40 million in salary cap space for the 2026 season. They're saying it's similar to what Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen have done this all season for their teams. I love it. I love it. I love it. This tells me Lamar Jackson is serious about winning. He knows the time is now. He's going into what was his year 8, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So he knows, man, that like, you know, that clock is ticking, man, and you only have a certain window for so long. And you got a lot of people out here, Lamar, who don't believe in you. You got a lot of people out here who think that you're overrated. You got a lot of people over here who don't respect that you're a 2-time MVP, should have been a 3-time MVP. You got a lot of people out here who wants to throw out your playoff record and the lack of wins in that. You got a lot of people, Lamar Jackson, who celebrate the fact that you have not made it to a Super Bowl. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. This is your year. This is your time. This is your chance. There's no excuses. Remember who you are. Watch the tape of your best season 2 seasons ago. Get back to that, Lamar. You just got Trey Henderson, one of the best pass rushers in the game. You got a new head coach. It's a new story. It's a new journey. There's no excuses this year, Lamar. You stay healthy. You prepare this whole offseason, Lamar, and you get yourself right, and you prove all the naysayers and all the racists and all the haters wrong, and you show them exactly who I say you are to be, and that's a world champion. Go ahead, Jake.
Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes, who's the better quarterback? Go.
Like overall quarterback play?
Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, who's better? Go.
Well, I mean, like better. Like if we outside and we're playing like pickup football and we're drafting, like, you know, I got first pick, you got second pick, and we out in the hood, I'm gonna go with Lamar. I'm gonna be real with you. Because like when you say better,
who's the better quarterback? Patrick Mahomes or Lamar? Go.
Like just pure skill set, like athletic ability, arm talent, big moments, Heisman moments, like that type of shit. Like,
can men have babies? Go.
No.
Thank you. All right, let's move on. Smitty, Ray Lewis came out and said something that I watched in total. I watched this clip. I want you to watch it and give me real-time action on what you think he said about this, because we're seeing too many babies pass away and die. I told you guys social media is the devil. I said it would be the end of the society as we know it. AI itself. I mean, ChatGPT bought my car yesterday. It's just crazy. They worked the deal for me. So, like, it's just a lot of shit going on. I was actually doing the deal on ChatGPT when I was in the office. So there's a lot of shit going on. So break this video down for me real quick.
I stand here as a father, as a warrior of Christ. And my son doesn't stand next to me, but my other 2 sons does. We are a family that believe in God with all of our hearts. And there are a lot of issues on why our kids are dying. There's a lot of things that we need to take a different approach about when we think about the things that our children are being exposed to. Social media is worse than drugs now.
That's the gist of the video to me. That's the thing that stood out. I've had this conversation for a while now. I speak to young kids, and the number one thing that they are on while a person has actually been invited to speak to them is what?
Social media. Twitter.
Well, what are they? They're on their phones.
TikTok, Instagram. Yep.
If a guest, and I'm not saying I'm an A-list guest, if a guest was invited by their coach to come to speak, just as if I had guests speak to my players, the one thing that they did not have on their bodies during a speaking engagement of a guest was a fucking phone.
Yeah, we didn't even have our phones though. Like you had to leave in the locker room.
But the coaches are allowing it, not coaching it. It's a you problem. You allowed your kid to have a fucking phone on when Ray Lewis came to speak to you, or when Bo Jackson came to speak to you, and these motherfuckers are literally on it.
Yeah.
We got Ray Lewis here speaking. And these motherfuckers are on it. They're not listening to the message. They're hearing the messenger. It's crazy, dog. And now you wonder why we have all this. It's fact. We just had a ex-football player, murder a girl, beat her to death, and use ChatGPT to ask how to cover it up. And you don't think there's a major fucking problem. We had another former player and athlete ask ChatGPT what drugs to take, how to take them, and basically it told him how to off himself. What? Homie, that's not a problem to you, then I don't know what it is. And I give so much respect and kudos to like guys like Eric Weddle and other guys that parent their kids still and their phones are out of there at a certain time, or you're not even allowed to go on the app at a certain time. Or I have several partners that do that with their kid. You might call it old school. You might say that's kind of too much. Whatever. But the fact of the matter is, homie, you're coaching it. You ain't allowing it. That's the for sure part about it. We got too much allowing it right now, homie, and I'm just telling you, it is the devil, and it is right there in front of us all to have, and the cell phone is the number one bought item every day in America, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I'd rather you be too much as a parent than not enough. You know, my mom was always extremely overprotective, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, some of the other family members would you know, kind of joke at her and mess with her and stuff like that for doing it, but I turned out well. My little sister turned out well, you know what I'm saying, so I'd rather a very involved parent, a parent not involved at all. And yeah, man, like social media, obviously it has its pros. I mean, we use social media every day for our show and for what we do. And I think if it's used the right way, then it can be very beneficial. But there's a lot of cons with it, man. You know, and if you're 15 years old, you know what I'm saying, and you got cyberbullying and people out here, you know, saying crazy, disrespectful stuff, you know, to you in the comments. Everybody not as mentally strong as you might be. So those type of comments and stuff could truly affect somebody, especially if you're a kid trying to figure things out. If you're a young lady, you know what I'm saying, and you're trying to you dealing with certain you know, situations with your looks, or you're a young man, or you know, even situations where like back in the days, JB, when we got in a fight, we talked about it in school. Oh man, JB beat dude ass. Ooh, it was a good fight. Ooh. You know, you get suspended, you come back, you move on. Now, if you get in a fight, that's going to live on social media forever. So now you think about just the embarrassing factor, right, that kids got to go through, and just other factors. So this conversation can go on. Like, we can do a whole show just about this and social media, but I'm glad Ray Lewis and guys are speaking out about it, because there does need to be some sort of, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's like guidelines for it or what. It just, you know, if you're a certain age, man, I do believe as a parent, you should kind of, you know, monitor what your kids are doing on those phones, what they have access to, et cetera, because you never know what they're looking at and what those things are doing to their mindsets that could be leading to their detriment. So
social media is your resume, number one.
Yep.
We need to teach that, not only in the household by the parent, but then we have coaches who pick up for the lack of parenting. That's what coaches have done since I was a kid. And those coaches now have not coached it. They've allowed it. They've allowed the kid to do whatever they want to do, say what they want to say in class, get away with being late, not going to study hall, not doing the things that's detrimental to them when they leave the football facility. That's what we're not teaching anymore. And we're having more young kids I've ever seen in my motherfucking life dying for craziest reasons that could be clearly avoidable. Period. You can say what you want to say, and shit happens in life. Life happens. But I've never seen this many young athletes that are in tip-top shape continue to pass away like they are. Now, we can have conspiracy theories and the shot, and everyone's going to come out with all their own shit. Bottom line is, the fact is, I've never seen this many young athletes passing away at this type, this height. I've never seen it. So you got to coach it and not allow it. And I think we're allowing it more and more and more and more, dog. And it's just ridiculous. Social media is ridiculous. I told you, I think a couple years ago, I said, if I ever became president, what would I do? Remember?
You said you would remove social media for like a year or something like that. Yeah.
For 1 year, homie. Yep. I should sound real good. I'm just telling you.
Right now it does, man.
And I know you were like, hey, social media is money now, and there's all these ways to do it. And I'm just like, I get all that part of it, but damn, is the risk outweighing the reward here?
It would be a hell of a reset. Like, I wonder how everybody would just adapt and adjust. Like, you would have to meet up in person again, right? Well, you have to talk to the person and face
maybe
to face.
We wouldn't be so divisive. Maybe the right and the left, the white and the black, and everybody would be like, damn, we could have barbershop banner again and not fucking have to, and John Doe X, next topic. That's why we're fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Because you pussies are soft. He's so soft. He's the guy that got bullied. Most people that end up being like these weirdo fucks out there were the ones that got their bitch snatched at the prom and have never recovered.
I got a homie who
like, I took a lot of cats bitches at the prom, like night of.
I know a homie who did that night of. Like, he went to prom dolo, like just dolo, clean, my homie. And there's one shorty who went to prom like with her dude. He got the nice car, treated her like a gentleman should, pay for shit. And she left and fucked my homie all night in the hotel. I said, damn, homie. Like it's messed up, but that's my homie. So I was like, fuck it. Like, kudos.
I wasn't allowed to go, but I pulled up in a low with some lokes on, and I snatched like 2 broads and with the homies, and Cash was hot.
You had a threesome on prom night?
Huh?
You had a threesome on prom night?
Nah, I just we was fucking them in the parking lot. But then they go back.
You put up and got 2 girls. I thought you said like
they go back in the prom though with their man.
After post fuck?
Yeah.
That's kind of nasty a little bit on their part.
I know. I left. I went home. I watched my shit. Remember, we could just watch our shit off. I mean, their shit, they got the shit inside, don't they?
Real quick though, I did. I know Betty had it up for a while. We might as well bring it back up real quick though. I kind of did want to talk about this. That story that you brought up with was it Darren Lee? Is actually sick though. So Darren Lee allegedly asked ChatGPT for advice on how to cover up his girlfriend's murder after she was found dead in her home with a broken neck and back and multiple stab wounds. I saw somewhere he told the cops that he was sleeping. He woke up, she slipped in the shower.
Tub.
You see, how the fuck you slip in the tub, but it's blood on the wall, blood on the stairs.
Did you see the cop statement? Did you see the one cop that first got into the room?
What did it say?
He said it looked like fucking Manson. He said there was blood splatter everywhere in the house on the walls and shit. And this motherfucker was sitting there, homie, like, yeah, I woke up to this.
They say this dude is sick. They say he's been had a history of just doing evil shit. They said his mama came through years ago to stop a dispute, and he fucking threw her on the ground and beat the shit out of his mama, punched her like 9-10 times in her face. And
he supposedly did it at Ohio State, and it was covered up.
Man, that's crazy, man. That's one thing we gotta get better at. I understand, like, if you a good player, you get certain rules, but nah, that's for like for weed and for like you get some small shit. If you put your hands on a woman or a kid, man, you a bitch. Darren Lee's a bitch. Point blank, period. And we gotta do a better job as the men in the room of not giving motherfuckers passes when they have domestic disputes. Air that shit out, homie. Like if it's legit, if it's legit, it's proven that it's real. Don't hide it to protect the player, homie.
And this motherfucker was with the Chiefs as well, homie. The Chiefs are the old Florida Gators of the NFL. Like, them motherfuckers had every criminal possible on the Chiefs roster. Like, it's fucking amazing what Mahomes and Andy Reid have been able to do with all those shitbirds. Let me ask you this. You are the deciding factor. You have the whatever Darnell Smith says based on this question I'm going to ask you. As forgiving and second chance human being you are and good-natured heart guy you are. Darnell Smith, we're the governor of wherever he's at, and we're giving Darnell Smith the yes or no on whether this guy gets the death penalty or not. Go.
If this is proven that he did it, which it sounds like it is, yes.
You'd off him. So you would off that motherfucker right now. We put you on there. We asked Darnell Smith. Boom. Darnell Smith. You sure you ready to kill one of y'all? Go. You say yes?
It ain't got nothing to do about one of y'all. It's about right and wrong, homie. I don't give a fuck if it's Mexican, Asian, white, black, them, they, there. I don't give a fuck if it's gay, lesbian, straight, trans. I don't give a fuck. It's called evil and it's right versus wrong. It's very like cut and dry, homie. If I was a blind man and you shared this story with me, I would still say the same exact thing. Homie.
You know what that's called?
What?
You're a Trumper.
I'm not even gonna comment to that.
You're conservative. Thank you. I've turned them. Let's go. Let's kill this motherfucker off him today. He needs
This
to be
motherfucker's waving in the background, so I guess we're gonna bring this motherfucker in early, man. The legend himself, man, Super Bowl champion, man. One of our good friends, man. Uncle of the show, man. The one and only Tulane All-American, man. Should have won Heisman, should have won a Natty. The one and only Sean King's in the building, man. Let's bring him in early.
Wait, so who's in the background waving?
Sean King, man, in the building. What's going on, OG?
First of all, you call me a fat motherfucker. Watch your mouth.
Sean, I just thought I heard that as well, so I was going to make sure you chimed in. Go ahead.
Wars have been started for less. Secondly, chat.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
Chat, I'm not gonna let JB get away with that bullshit when he had that slow moment earlier in the show.
Which one?
Smitty clearly said.
So anyway, Smitty, what was happening is the U.S. the baseball classic is happening, and what we're doing is what? Oh, I thought you got kicked. I thought you shut off again.
Hey.
Huh?
You had a slow people moment, and you believe.
Buddy's on.
Hey.
Nah, you ain't getting away with this shit, though. You're gonna publicly say I was mistaken, I was wrong.
Okay, tell me the rule. Tell me the rule. Go.
Smitty said if Italy win, the USA advances. Point blank. Period.
So there's no run differential.
No run that don't matter. Only time run differential comes in is if Mexico wins.
Thank you.
If Mexico wins and scores more than 5 runs, Mexico and the USA advance.
Yes.
If Mexico wins and scores under 5 runs, Mexico and Italy advance. If Mexico wins and scores exactly 5 runs, it's a litany of shit that will decide who advances out of Italy, USA.
That's what I said.
If Italy wins, no matter what the score, USA advances. I sip your coffee, looking like the little frog, and tell this chat, because you said this the realest show on earth.
Thank you.
It is.
So then tell this chat I was mistaken or I was wrong.
Can men have babies? Go.
No, I ain't that fucking Indian doctor who knows she got caught in her shit. Just like you answer the Sam Darnold goddamn Jared Goff question. You said this before me and Smitty ever became a part.
Who's better, JJ McCarthy or Bo Nix? Go.
Bo Nix. I'm not delusional, and I'm not having a slow moment. And you are going to speak the words, I was mistaken. Because this is the realest show on planet Earth. And one of the parts about being real is when you have a slip up, then you just come out and be like, you know what? I was wrong. I
don't recollect being wrong. So we'll just move on and go from there. Because the show,
that's the racist white in you that won't allow you to humble yourself in front of the black man and say, I was wrong.
He's such a master manipulator, Sean, that he had me over here second guessing myself. I'm reading the article verbatim. I'm like, hold the fuck. I said, no, the simplest way for them to get in is if Italy win. And he really had me thinking that I was reading something wrong.
Oh, y'all, it's Mexico could win. It's about points and shit runs. So anyway, run differential.
And the chat was over there believing him. Smitty dumb, JB right like.
So if you're in the chat, then I want you to mark this date down. I want you to timestamp this. Yep. When JB go to talking his goddamn bullshit, and we'll bring this moment back up until his fucking ass says, I apologize, I was wrong.
First of all, this is how it works. So have you ever heard of a forfeiture? What happens is anything you say or do is not on record because it's not 8 o'clock. You forced yourself in here before your permittable time started. So anything you say on record right now doesn't exist. So by the way, if we're talking fact over cap, whatever you just said means absolutely diddly shit, because you came in here and forced your way in, and somebody called you a fat motherfucker, and you came in to address that over the fact that Smitty was wrong with the whole Italy-Mexico thing. So there's a lot going on.
I wanted to do it before the little break y'all take before my segment, because I want you to Ben Affleck yourself. You know that movie Ben Affleck, where he's the accountant for the cartel and shit, but he's really like a secret operative. You know how he beat himself up in the home? That's what I want JB to do during the break.
Like, if I was wrong, I was wrong. I admit I'm wrong.
You was wrong, goddammit. What you mean?
I wasn't wrong. We haven't seen yet. We'll see today after the game.
No, you just as wrong on this. Just talking about you got.
I'll come on tomorrow and I'll say I was wrong if it's wrong.
No, you don't.
Right now, as we speak, I was right.
You don't got a yacht either. You got a big boat.
Big Dave, the homie's in the house. DJ, that's DJ's pops, by the way. DJ U's pops is in the house.
What's going on, Big Dave?
Dave, man. Hey, tell DJ we proud of him, dog. And
grew up with the family right here. So shout out, they're like family to me.
OG right there, OG Dave. I heard number good things, homie.
Hey, Dave, you should be embarrassed by your boy. He won't admit he was wrong. This ain't the guy you grew up with.
He knows the guy, actually. He knows I'm the guy.
Hey, Big Dave.
Dave know I'm not wrong. Yona knows I'm not wrong. Dave know I'm not wrong. You know how when you're from the hood, Sean, when you're from the hood, it don't matter. If the homie is wrong, he's right.
No, that's some California shit.
Nah, it's just hood shit. That's just hood. It's hood shit.
I've seen them stories. If the homie wrong, we roll.
You know what's wrong? You know, y'all do what y'all do now. This is a different y'all, Smitty. What happens is y'all do now, generation, is like you'll snitch on a motherfucker on a podcast instead of back the homie, and then instead of backing the homie up, and now this motherfucker does time because you went on a podcast and fucking straight up lie. You snitch on the homie. You threw him under the bus. That's what y'all do now. See, Dave ain't doing that. Dave's ride or die. See what I'm saying?
So you whites been doing this forever.
Who's you white?
You whites. That's very clearly said. Yeah. Get your protein levels up. Your brain ain't functioning.
Shout out to Dave, man. DJ, I think DJ still with the Chargers. So shout out. I hope he is. Keep grinding. Gotta get him and I gotta get you guys on the show, Dave. Smith, hey, Sean, there's a lot going on today. Trey Henderson. Trey Henderson's a Raven.
Who's your mouth, homie?
Maxx Crosby gone.
So the Ravens signed Henderson?
Yeah. Is Max back at the cigar lounge with you today?
Nah. Max not a member here. A couple of other Raiders are, but not Max. So here's what's interesting about this.
Max is a cigar smoker, so he got he smokes slap dicks, by the way. So
yeah, I know. Here's what's interesting about this. I haven't watched the national platforms this morning, but what happens from a salary cap standpoint? Because a lot of these moves that were made were based on Crosby's salary going to the Ravens.
That's why I started the show with. I want to ask you.
I don't know. The Raiders went crazy yesterday. They got to get some people back.
I'm trying to tell Smitty and Bailey, I was like, there's no way they could keep those signings and Max again, right?
Do the Cowboys renege on the Rashawn Gary trade now, so they got the cap space?
That was another rumor.
I heard the Cowboys, they said they're not going to pursue. That's the report. They're not pursuing Max.
Here's what's bogus about this. Max was never passing a physical because he's not all the way healthy from the meniscus surgery.
That's the shady, unfair business practice side I'm trying to explain to these cats. They don't get.
Yeah,
like if you don't do the deal. You don't do the deal last week then.
Yeah, I think the Ravens said we can get Trey Henderson and keep the pick.
Of course.
Yeah.
And here's the problem I don't get. The macro of this, Smitty. Like, let's keep it funky. You just blackballed Maxx Crosby to the entire fucking NFL. Did you not, Sean King? Did you not put it out there where now Jerry Jones is like, oh, shit, I'm not fucking with Max now. I'm not giving nobody up for Max. And then every other team, let's keep it real. There's no team out there not looking at this saying, what did they see? Why aren't we going to go hard on him now? Now everybody has to wait on Maxx Crosby to see if he fucking is able to play. Like, you kind of fucked this dude.
The only pushback I would have was everybody knew about the surgery. So it wasn't like a private surgery. This whole rift between the Raiders and Crosby started because the last 2 games of the season, the Raiders put Crosby on injured reserve. And he didn't want to go on injured reserve. He wanted to play through the meniscus, and they said no. That's what this whole thing started. So everybody knew he had the surgery at the end of the year. To me, this looks bad on Biscotti and the Ravens.
But this is not the first time I've heard. Yeah, we've talked to people over this 24 hours that have said the Ravens are known to do this type of shit. This ain't the first time. It's just it's the biggest name we've seen do it. That's why.
Now that what's the old man that was a GM now? Was it Ozzie Newsome? Was it GM for the Now that him and Harbaugh gone, boy, look, Ravens is run by motherfucker. They're cutthroat. He's so cutthroat, Smitty. He say when he sell the team, he ain't giving it to his kids.
He did say that.
He better win. Hey, here's the little timeline real quick so everybody's clear. I'll read it.
Please do.
Smitty. 4 or 5 teams, including the Eagles, Colts, your Colts, and the Bills, were in talks with Trey Hendrickson's camp. Midday yesterday, communication was lacking and compared to what it was earlier in the day. So it kind of died out. Then teams got involved, and they got a sense that something major was going on behind the scenes. So somebody leaked something to somebody, and 32 teams, like I said, a very tightly knitted, good old boy network. Then they found out, we now know that the Ravens had jumped in and aggressively started pushing to get deals done at a number bigger than everyone else. So then the Maxx Crosby trade fell through, came public, and at that point, the other teams realized Hendrickson was going to end up in Baltimore. So the rumors were already out there. This morning, it was done. Hendrickson's a Raven on a $112 million deal, 4-year deal. Maxx Crosby now is back on the books, at least, with the Raiders, and was back in the facility this morning in Vegas. So it's a lot of shit going on, homie, in that quick of a blink of an eye. It seems like Max posted he's on the jet coming back, and then the motherfucker comes back and says, then Max is like, I guess he just wiped everything Ravens off his Instagram. And
JB, here's what makes the NFL even smaller. Basically, 4 agents control 75% of the player pool. I mean, you got Rosenhaus, you got CAA, you got athletes first, and then you got
Mulligata.
Yeah, well, I think Mulligata is athletes first, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
So now you gotta take a rookie QB, even though he's at 1. You're gonna pay more because he's the number 1 overall pick. So the front money's bigger than normal. But you're gonna take a quarterback now because you have the number 1 pick. You're gonna take that if you're gonna keep Max. You're gonna take that. Now, how disgruntled is Max, or was it a mutual thing that Max wanted out and now it's on Max and Max totally fine with going back to the Raiders? If that's how it's going to play, and he's even going to have a crazier year than he would have. That's why, like, you got to look at the whole picture. Like, there could be some interesting things here. If he stays though, Sean, and they work it out where he's there and the signings they just had, this could be the greatest offseason Raiders have had since moving to fucking Vegas for sure.
So Max probably wasn't paying attention because I know how it is when you sign with a new team. Like, you all in on that first trip there. You know what I mean? You're trying to get into the building, you want to see that, get around a little bit, On the way back, he probably the first time he looked at who they added, he might be like, oh, hell, I'm cool now.
I know.
And then they still down on that quarterback play. Obviously, I'm a believer in Fernando, but I know it's going to take some time for him to be that guy.
That's why to Sean's point, I think that. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't think Fernando's day 1 starter. To Sean's point, I think they're going to get a veteran on the minimum.
I'm talking about his boys on defense. Quay Walker.
No, No, but to Smitty's point, I still think to be good in the league, they're going to have some solid QB play, and I think you go get a veteran. If you're going to take him at 1, you go get a veteran, and you let Fernando figure it out through autonomy. Or through osmosis. So I think if you give him full autonomy right out the gate, being Fernando as the number 1 pick with a team that really hasn't solidified its O-line, they still have Austin Gentry and Brock Bowers. Really, I like the 1-2 punch. You have no outside guys yet, really.
They added Naylor. They tried
Naylor. You got Naylor, but I'm just saying we're not looking across the league and being like, oh, fuck, they got Naylor. Like he's a good kid, but he's a 3, and now he'll be a 2 because you still haven't got your 1 unless you move Brock Bowers outside.
That's your 1. Regardless.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I don't know what happens. Was there bridges burned here in this deal?
No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. You got to remember, Kubiak and them just got there.
I know.
So this is more residual of the previous 3-4 years where he's going through Josh McDaniels, Antonio Pierce, Pete Carroll. Like, there's been a lot of turnover as Max has been balling.
Remember, you got a great center. You paid him the most money of all time O linemen, but you still got some tackles. You still got some tackles, homie, that I'm not sold on. So you still have a guard you still have a left guard or a right guard. You have to move one of the two. They have one guard that's pretty good. The other guard's not. So, like, you still have to get some pieces. And then you got to get some solid backups because, as we know, the O-line plays musical chairs in this league. The Niners and the Rams just a year and 2 years ago had 22 O-line shifts, homie, in 1 year. That's a lot of O-linemen moving. We moved right tackle to left tackle to right. We had a center move to guard. We've done a lot of movement in the O-line, and a lot of teams have to go through this. As you know, it's been this way for a long, long time. An O-lineman can go down like this. Who's the backup? The Raiders do not have any depth up front, homie. And they have a lot to fill, a lot of holes to fill still. Defensively as well, even with Max, even with the additions they got. You still got to have some legitimate D-line play. And so we'll see. Because
shout out to Linderbaum and Pierce, too. And it just illuminates that free agency is about timing.
Yep.
Linderbaum became a free agent in a cycle where there were no elite edge of offensive linemen. There wasn't a big time tackle. So if
I'll be honest, macro this to your point, not to cut you off. The retirement of the Chicago Bears 27-year-old center, you can't tell me that it didn't kind of throw a little bit of a monkey wrench into the league. It gave a sense of urgency to oh shit, we may have a problem at center. But go ahead.
Yeah, and in a normal market where you got multiple other elite all-pro caliber O-lineman, Linderbaum probably don't get that much. Same thing with Alec Pierce.
Yep.
Alec Pierce was the only tall, downfield wide receiver that was available in free agency. Completely different body type than Romeo Doubs or DJ Moore or any of those other guys that were available in free agency. So fucking Alec Pierce got the same deal T. Higgins got. Good God almighty. He ain't never caught 50 balls in a year. But hey, it's about timing.
Yeah,
he a bad boy though too. Though he had the right quarterback. As soon as he
and
got
the other one, Smitty, this one, he's got to play a big role this year.
Yeah,
in Frisco with Mike Evans, he can't catch a ball like that this year.
He actually could though, body catcher.
Who?
He already caught him. Buddy. Huh?
What you talking about? You talking about? If
Ricky Pearsall.
Oh,
he's a catcher. He catches.
I ain't as high on Ricky Pearsall as I was before.
What changed it?
Because he don't have a shooter.
No, I just don't think Ricky a real dog.
Smitty, so is he gonna hold on? Is he gonna run across the middle, homie?
You gotta chill, homie. You gotta chill, homie.
Hey.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill, homie. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, man. This motherfucker crazy, Sean.
He don't catch shit like this. That motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't think he a real dog. Like Ricky, like I know some.
He a real dog, motherfucker.
Now I know some of the guys he worked with. So Ricky's that white skill player, which is rare.
White boy, go ahead. You can say it.
That's cool with the brothers.
I'll let y'all say it.
But he more flash than substance. Like
I'm sorry, John. I'm gonna say it. I'll let y'all say it. I'm sorry. Sean getting irritated. You keep cutting him off, JB. You gotta stop.
What?
Stop cutting John off.
I then cut him off.
I'm not getting irritated.
He said he didn't like Ricky Pearsall, and I said he's not going to catch with his hands anyway. He's that guy, that body catcher anyway, and he has to play a bigger role this year. Jennings, no Ayuk, no Debo. You got Kittle coming off a fucking knee injury, by the way. Nobody wants to talk about, and you have a bus rider at quarterback and an old CMC. The Niners are cooked.
You just a Rams fan who hate them.
They might be literally cooked if they keep practicing there, like cooked in real life.
That's a whole nother thing. We broke that news on the show, but what do we know? Anyway,
your credibility is gone, by the way.
Sean, he's still on that. Sean said until you apologize, he owned it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you still think like Italy winning doesn't automatically equal a certain thing. So your credibility.
You still think JJ McCarthy's good. So we're 1 for 1. And by the way, your guy Geno Smith, who you loved to death until Chip Kelly came, he played the white man. Now is going to New York to the Jets.
You know
back to where it started.
You know what's so funny is I was watching. I can't even pigeonhole it to one platform. I watched multiple ones, and it showed me how little football they actually really consume. Because all they talked about was, oh, this is great for the Jets because now there will be an adult in the quarterback room, and there's this professional, guy going back. Geno acted like the most petulant fucking child all year last year here in Vegas. His body language was shitty. He was flipping off the fans after games. And then they up there like he just been this consummate pro. And I was like, you know what? This just reminds me
gets it.
How little fucking football most of those people consume.
Yeah, they don't watch it. That's the Mina Kimes of the world, the Darnell Smiths of the world, the Ryan Clarks of the world. That's what it is. It's all content over everything. So like, I get it.
That's why I thought you was different.
I get it.
Right.
You ain't different if you want to admit you was wrong.
Ooh, was contrary to belief.
Yeah, I was. That's literally being different.
Nah.
Everyone admits it whenever. Everybody says sorry. I don't say sorry.
No, I ain't say sorry. I said I was mistaken. Was the three words that I put together to form my sentence.
Well, we'll see tonight. Is it egregious? All right, let me ask you this before we get back to that. Do you think he retires or he goes and plays?
Geno?
Yeah.
And leave all that money on the table? Hell yeah, he going to play.
Right, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
She sees the same even asking that question.
No,
this cat's been in the league 13 years. This cat been in the league 14 years.
Hey, JB, let's be crystal clear here. When you see all these early retirements, there's one specific trait that 99.9% of these players have. They're white. You don't see no brothers early retiring in the middle of $70 million deals. Now, they might spaz the fuck out like a Brandon Ayuk and lose their mind or something. But, like, just to voluntarily, like, be like, I ain't feeling it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same. It's a half dozen. What do they say? It's 6 half dozen of the other or whatever. Because then, like, then you'll do a rugs or something, run a motherfucker over, or a speed ticket. Or
see brothers are Southern.
Or you'll bet, and you'll fuck off your career. You know what I mean?
See, brothers are Southern or city-like.
Mm-hmm.
Two extremes. See, the whites, y'all are rural people. So you'll go live in the middle of fucking nowhere and say, I'm cool. I got 20. I'm going to go out here and dig my own well. I'm going to go put me a fence up and play with my hogs every day. A Southern brother may do that, but he still need a drip joint and a strip club he can freak it on the regular. And then he fly to Atlanta to get his fix, but so we're not just walking away from that kind of bag. That's not happening.
That's why JB so comfortable living all the way out there in Marino because he don't need to do nothing. He don't want to be in the city. He don't want to be around stuff. Like
where you live at, Smitty?
That's why Smitty. So Smitty took financial aid. See, this is what's wrong with this between us and y'all. See, Smitty got his financial aid check and spent it all on Jordans, Hellcats, and the new iPhone. We took it. We got an IRA. We took it and invested it, and so that's why
phone actually.
That's why we retired early. See, Smitty clucked off all his cheese and on the new Jordan, and he had a whole collection and had a Pat Perez room.
Why you keep saying Jordans?
Huh?
What is it about black people and Jordans that like?
Oh, it's anonymous.
You keep doing that.
You told me I put my Jordans up.
You used to wear them when you were
So
younger.
you're a racist.
But mine nothing to do with race. That's just you used to be a part of the culture back in the days.
Well,
The older you get, the more white you become.
Sean, back to the thing you were wrong on about the World Classic. Let me ask you this. The coach, there's some conflicting information out here. Is it egregious to not play 3 starters and lose to Italy?
It 100% is if he didn't understand the situation.
So now Smitty kind of read it. He's saying that he said he misspoke or something.
But I can see how he could screw it up once they beat Mexico and they sit 3-0.
Yeah.
I can see how he was 4-0. I think 4-0.
4-0.
Yeah, they were 3-0 after they beat Mexico. I can see how he presumed that if they finish at 3-1 and Mexico finished at 3-1, that they win the tiebreaker because they beat Mexico head to head.
But how do you not have somebody in your corner that knows this?
Because he didn't ask. You know, a guy like that think he know every goddamn thing.
Because he's white?
Nah, because he walking in the AAU tournament with 10 5-stars. And he feel like he don't need to know the rules for the specific AAU tournament. He got the best squad. They're going to win regardless. Now I ain't going to fuck around. Because if you're Italy, here's the thing nobody's talking about. If you're Italy, you want to lose to Mexico 4-1. You don't want the USA to advance out of pool play. That diminishes your chances at winning the whole thing.
I'm wondering if the strategic battle that's going to happen today fucks off the team that could just win and get in, but they're going to try to do what you're saying. They're trying to do now. They're doing two things,
trying to overcomplicate it. Yep.
Now, if you're talking about math in this thing, you still got to hit a baseball. Hardest thing to do in sport. You got to hit a baseball, as you saw Aaron Judge strike out last night to end the game.
And see, JB, here's what happened.
And Japan's smoking everybody. So
before the tournament started, the USA's, because the Dominican got a hell of a lineup. Japan got a bunch of guys that can play. We know it's some teams offensively that can match the USA. Where the USA had the biggest advantage was they had Tariq Skubal and Paul Skeens. So when Skubal decided, because this is free agent year and he wanted to get off schedule, that he was going back to Miami, he wasn't going to pitch. Now the USA pitching advantage ain't as significant as it was because everybody got a 60-pitch cap. So now the playing field a lot more even. If you notice, the Mexico game was only 5-3.
yeah, and we were up and gave up 3 runs late, two home runs by what's his name.
And a lot of these teams that they're playing against, even though people don't know who they are, a lot of their relievers are actually elite relievers in baseball, like in the MLB. So if they can get these games to the 5th, 6th inning, like they got real Major League Baseball relievers coming out of those bullpens.
Yeah.
What do you think, JB? I ask you this. I know you're privy to these conversations. Have you heard from Shohei Ohtani's, from him specifically, or from his camp to kind of get his thoughts on what he thinks about the World Baseball Classic and what the Team USA has done? Like, is he laughing at us right now, or any insight?
No, he wrote a book, and it was about how to like eat dogs and cats and shit. And so like we all knew that we knew he was bullshitting. I told you guys for the last, I don't know how many years he knew full English, but everybody was always trying to like bash me, call me out. We knew he knew English. So he's literally been stealing all of our signs, and he's been doing all that thing now that they got to the World Baseball Classic. And now it's like, and then he don't know English, and now the motherfucker goes over there and he's like, Aaron Judge gonna strike out. I bet 8-1 odds.
I was gonna say he took Dominican before the tournament at 4-1. Hey, Japan ain't even in the States right now. They somewhere else.
It don't matter. He knows he's selling that shit.
And you know what? Ohtani can only DH because there wasn't an insurance company that would insure him to pitch because of the 2 shoulder surgeries. You know these guys gotta have insurance to play in this.
Yeah,
for injury, yeah.
Damn.
From what my folks have told me,
who your folks?
That he put 20 mil on Japan winning it all.
Say allegedly. I don't want you putting out stuff.
He put on the DR. He took the Dominican.
Allegedly. Joke.
You know what was illuminating? I was sitting here in the lounge. my white brother and Smitty, there's only one black person on the USA team, and that's Byron Buxton. And so then I was like, well, who didn't make it? So obviously Mookie must be.
What's Aaron Judge?
He mixed.
So when Aaron Judge strikes out, he's white. When he hits a home run, he's black. Got it. Go.
No. What I'm saying is it's 50-50. So y'all could claim him and we claim him. He's mixed.
Sean, that's not the rules in the hood. You know that. Stop bullshitting.
I'm very fair.
Ain't no fair. We got two blacks.
I'm very fair. The bigger point is I was like, well, damn, who did they leave off? And I couldn't really think of nobody.
Well, Jalen Rose cost that.
So Jalen Rose was right. It is a white sport.
But
no,
I'm saying,
he's a salary cap.
I was thinking about, okay, so then why, with all the big money that's being made in baseball now, is that not transitioning at the Pop Warner level?
Because we tried that, Sean. I was part of it. I'm privy to this situation, actually, contrary to belief. All jokes aside.
I'm talking serious here.
No, I am.
I know what Jimmy's going to say. This is 10 years ago. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, more than 10. It was more than 10. It was in 98 when I was playing at Compton College, and MLB came in to Compton College, Darryl Strawberry's brother. They came in, and they put in the Major League Baseball, put in an inner city baseball facility. Unbelievable. Rivaled no other out on JUCO facility at Compton College. The Angels and the Dodgers are the two emblems on the plate on multiple fields. And still couldn't get any inner city real black kids involved in baseball. It was still Puerto Rican, Dominican, and the same people we see today. It never has caught on. Even when Tiger Woods at the precipice and more black folks started to watch and entertain golf, it still did this at the end of the day. Like, there's just not enough interest, even though one great, unbelievable player in that sport does what he did. We had Jackie Robinson at the we had Satchel Paige. We had all these people. Then you have Roberto Clemente, and then you have all these other guys where those people back in their home country are like, shit, we can play baseball in America. And that outweighed the inner city youth in America on that particular sport. We play basketball and football. That's just what America's been since I was a kid 50 years ago. So I don't understand why we thought we was going to change all that. We had Barry Bonds and Hank Aaron and all that.
The only reason I think that it's slightly different is because the information regarding compensation at the MLB level is public. It's public information. So like you can see what those guys are making.
And I'm gonna be honest, I broke this down with I think Smitty and I talked about this before, or I was on Whitlock, I don't remember. But baseball is fucking expensive, man. I don't give a fuck what anyone wants to say. And so is golf, by the way. If you really want to get into brass tacks and you want the best Titleist balls and you want the fucking club, you know how much clubs are in golf? You know how much a mitt is now, or a real baseball, or a fucking all that shit matters. I don't give a fuck. You can make all the facilities you want in Compton. The matter of fact, are you going to buy the equipment for them?
You know what?
Put them in all these leagues?
Well, both of those sports, to your point, aren't expensive to play, but they're expensive to master in.
Do you know what's going on right now? What we're seeing? Seriously, you're seeing. If what I said is true, and inner city youth is more privy to football and basketball, what are we seeing on the decline right now? Football and basketball. We're seeing a guy score 83 points last night, and we allowed it. What we're seeing in football is flag football at the ultimate Pro Bowl level. We're seeing a soft sport being created in front of us. You know what my macro point is? How expensive is 7-on-7 now to play? How expensive? What does youth want to do more than any time ever in football? Play 7-on-7, go on these tours, go to Vegas, go to all these places, play in these humongous 7-on-7 leagues. I know an owner of one of them, literally the biggest, Pylon. Shout out to Erica. You have Pylon going on and doing all these things. That shit is not cheap.
But for the good players, it is. And breaking news, right quick: Colts just signed Daniel Jones to a 2-year, $88 million deal.
Yeah, $44 million is a bargain now, though. If you're going to talk about it, if you're going to really
talk
about
deal
it
for him, fuck that. For him, he ain't gonna be the fucking. What you think gonna be? You think he's gonna reset the market? He ain't that good now. $44 million, that's great for him. We got him secured. He gets back healthy. He gives us a chance. Let's
no.
do it,
Fuck all that, homie. Now you're going to defend for him?
Shout out to Dave.
But Kyler Murray didn't win a fucking playoff game, and you were cool with him getting 150 mil and Tua and all these sorry motherfuckers. This motherfucker Danny Dimes won a playoff game, homie, and he just had your shitty ass Colts going like this until he got hurt. And then Sam Darnold goes and wins a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Why you being a Sam Darnold for, homie?
They got bargains. They got bargains, homie.
$44 million is a hell of a deal for him.
It's a bargain.
And he's injured right now. We don't know what he's going to be when he comes back.
Malik Willis just got $24 million, Smitty, and he threw 35 balls.
Guaranteed in the first year. What are you talking about?
So this guy got $20 million more than a guy who's played fucking 35 snaps.
It's the largest 2-year contract in NFL history.
Smitty.
I
just said it was a bargain.
You sound
what
goofy.
Are you talking about? I
said
both
sides wanted to get this done, homie.
Smitty,
Indiana Jones.
Smitty, it's a 2-year deal.
Smitty, do you not see what's happening? How can you root for the Colts?
It's a 2-year deal, homie. What are you talking about?
Smitty, you got to rethink your loyalty.
What you mean?
They paying all the
Why
white players because I want him to hear me. I want him to see me. They're paying all the white players and letting all the black players leave.
Who's all the black players?
Kwity Paye, Michael Pittman, all those guys. But they pay Alec Pierce and Daniel Jones.
You know why, right? You know why? But see, what do I know? But what do I know? When I go back, so Sean King and I come on here and bash the culprit is a headpiece wearing, overdressed woman on the sideline who's making the worst moves possible because she's a woman in football, and now all of a sudden you're mad at the white for getting the bag. But at the end of the day, it was all a setup from jump, homie. Ursay's wife, the white mom, the daughter of Ursay is the reason. Now go, Smitty. Defend it. Go.
Chris Ballard is our GM. He makes the decision when it comes to the roster. She is just the owner. Yes, they communicate. Yes, she's privy to everything that's going on, but she trusts her GM and Chris Ballard to make the moves, homie.
Smitty, it's a fact, not fiction. Sean, will you tell him that it was her decision? It was her decision to get Sauce Gardner. That was clearly it's been documented. It was her decision to get Sauce Gardner and make that move that they made.
I'm cool with that.
Chris Ballard did everything.
Y'all padding over 1 year. Let's see what Sauce turns into. Next year he'll have a full year.
I hope they cut all y'all. I hope they cut all y'all and just keep signing us.
Somebody in the chat said Jonathan Taylor. He's only 3/4. He went to Wisconsin. Any brother that chooses Wisconsin ain't fully one of us.
Sean, you're part of the problem in our community.
Hold on, Smitty. He's taking a shot at our boy. We had our boy on that. I had to bring T-Rich in with
Monte Ball
and shit. It was
I would tell Monte Ball that you ain't full black. You choose Wisconsin.
You got a problem, homie. Like I hate that. Like black people want to go out here and say, "Oh, you not black enough," or "You ain't black if you did this," or "You not black if you do that." Homie, I'm black because that's what I am. Fuck that. We are not monolithic. We're not all the same. Sean King and I are two totally different individuals. I grew up in the hood. I grew up struggling. That's my story. Sean King grew up privileged. He grew up, with a fucking everything he wanted. That's his story. That's different. Sean King's a millionaire. Got drafted first round, played football. Everything in his life has been easy and handed to him. Me, I had to scratch and claw and fight to get everything. I got fired. I'm freelance. I'm a fucking YouTuber. That's my journey. All black people ain't got the same story.
So why you defend the gays then?
What? Jason, like something is like actually wrong with you. Like you're actually sick, I think. Like mentally.
No, he's slow.
He's slow. He's actually slow. Real shit.
SLO. He's slow, dog. Take the W off of it.
All JB's homies. You know what? To that point, JB's homies, Ruben, anybody who grew up with him like when he was young, was JB in the slow classes for real? Like, was he actually in the real shit? Because I had homies who's in those classes. Was he in there with 5 people? He might. I
was told by one of the smartest professors and known doctors in the world at KU at Lawrence, Kansas, that I'm one of the most emotionally smart human he's ever seen in his life.
Emotionally smart.
Yeah, you know what that means? It's called emotional intelligence, Smitty. You don't know about it. No, you don't know about emotional intelligence.
So how would a professor at UK know anything about you as a student? You didn't go to UK.
KU.
KU, UK, however the fuck you want to put the damn letters. You didn't go there. How the hell would a professor there know your level of intelligence?
Well, now we know what your intelligence is now by saying that. So bottom line is the city Lawrence was not too far away from a city that I was in on a show that had 400 million views. So obviously he knew in his own state that Last Chance U was being filmed there. So guess what? He watched it. And then when he had asked me to come speak to his class, that is when he told me that. But go ahead.
He was kissing your ass, homie. He was just kissing your ass because you were a star at the time.
You can edit a reality show. Come on, man.
Right. And also fucking Kansas respectfully ain't shit in Kansas, homie. So when you got the biggest show out right now and you're the head coach, everybody gonna kiss your ass, homie. That don't mean that it's the fucking truth.
I ain't gonna diminish the show, but I'm just saying you can edit.
You're from Indianapolis, homie. There's nobody even lives there. Stop.
Man, stop. Indianapolis is way different city than
Kansas.
Stop.
Wichita, Kansas, and Indianapolis are the same city size.
I don't know Indianapolis.
I know Kansas City's bigger. Kansas City's bigger.
Sean had a cup of coffee in Indianapolis, but y'all don't really know the city for real.
Hey,
I'm being 100% with you.
I really know the city. Land of fat ankles. That's
like. See. The fact you say that lets me know you don't know. Do we have some fat ankles? We do have fat ankles for sure, but we got some bad motherfuckers in Indy too. You just went in the right place. You bougie motherfucker. You went in the right place.
Shout out to somebody in the coach in the chat.
You was in Noblesville. You was over there with the uppity.
Why are you?
Who said this in the chat? Somebody said it in the chat, Smitty. Let me see. Hold on.
Where does trust fund kid narrative come from today?
Somebody in the chat said it. They were right though. I started a couple hoods out there in Kansas. So I really started. Huh?
Kansas is a hood.
All right, soldier boy.
There's a stretch of Kansas that had the downtrodden, that gave up on, that couldn't get rights of the world, all within a goddamn 30-mile radius of each other. Come on, man. Kansas was the home of the fucking let's get together a bunch of can't get rights and go play some football, try and help them out.
Ooh, Smitty.
I recruited that corridor.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this shit going so I can get this fucking act going. People don't know. You guys don't know what I do behind the scenes. I just got disapproved right here though.
Let me see. I'm excited.
Now we're gonna put the show into that, and then then I'll start paying you guys.
Oh, finally, homie. Yes. Now we can
I got my 2-week notice. So I open soon. My light's about to go out.
What?
I had to walk to the lounge today. Ain't got no gas in the car.
That's unfortunate.
So the Maserati doesn't have gas.
Can't afford it, dog. You put the sign up, gas $8 a gallon now.
Stop buying fucking Starbucks every morning there. Save that. $12.
I remember. So hold on, Smith. This is real talk right here. This is real financial intelligence. I'm gonna give you some literacy. I'm gonna give you some financial literacy and be intelligent when I say it. I cut out Starbucks, right?
Yep.
About a year ago, I did the math.
Yep.
Because Starbucks is like fuck.
Yep.
Let's just say that drink right there, at least $7.
$7. Yep. There you go.
$7.37 to be exact.
So let's go up to 8 then. Let's go up to 8.
Well, you have to go to 7 because it's not at 50. So I'm not a math major, but Indianapolis again, all the inbreds fucked your life off. So here's how it works. 737, we round down.
My grades are burning. Both of y'all shit. 100%.
We round down. If it was 751, we round up.
I'm a dub, motherfucker. But I'm in the hood right now. Yeah. Just go up.
So we're gonna go $7, right? So we do that times. Sean goes 5. Let's just say 5 during the work week. Sean's working hard on this show. He has to get amped up and revved up, so he has to go Starbucks before the show. And 7 times 5 is what? $35. So he spent $35 a week. A week times 4.
$140 a month.
$140 a month plus all the calories. You've gained 35 pounds a month on this show. If you take that away, I lost the weight and I saved the money. Sean's gaining weight and losing money. We got to start being financial literacy as brothers. We got to start helping our community.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%, man. That money that you're wasting on Starbucks could be going into your gym membership.
You fucking stupid. This guy can't pay his employees, and he out on a fucking yacht going live on the weekends with Ruben, dog. Me and you living in a basement, lights about to go out. We recycling beer. We ain't got enough money for cups. We finish the beer, we go use it as a water cup. How you gonna take your side?
Oh shit!
What happened?
My lights just went out.
Right. You gotta stand on business sometimes, Smitty.
Sean, can you see the chat at all or no?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you click this link? Smitty, can you click this link right here on your own? You and Sean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Go ahead, click it.
By the way, Sean, ain't no way you better not get this. You better not get this. I swear to God, if you get this, I'm leaving the show. I swear to God, you get this.
You see what I'm talking about, dog? We over here. You talking about my Starbucks. You talking about my Starbucks. That's what is it, 140 times? We talking about 2,000 a month? Like that's 30 years of fucking Starbucks every day.
Yeah, if he get that, I'm leaving the show. Because something gotta change. By the way,
I'm getting it for us, homie. What are you talking about?
He got a brand. I don't want it. I don't want that. I want fucking money, homie. I'm trying to get a house. I don't want no fucking guy.
That's gonna get us the money.
No, it ain't gonna get us the money. We're losing fucking Mamil.
Homie is not. Guess what? So what's the text before that I just showed you? What did I show you that I did?
Business filing.
Guess what buys that?
I don't like.
John, tell him how white people do. How do white people move? Go.
Hey, if you're in the chat and your bills can get paid on hypotheticals, please give me a thumbs up.
Thank you. People in the chat get it. It's for the show. It's for the growth. It's gonna be. We're
not getting no money from that. You're wasting. We have got zero money from your fucking yacht so far, homie. We ain't did nothing money-wise.
The day that I was smashing and Roy was filming and you were scared like this, that was our biggest show.
We didn't get no fucking. No, it wasn't. We didn't get no money from that.
Yes, we did. We didn't. You didn't see it.
You ain't take no fans out on no boat ride like you promised 2 years ago. We ain't did no tour bus ride.
That's why I gotta get this.
These brands ain't fucking with us. You're dangerous. You're too dangerous.
Nah, some brand gonna take a chance.
By the way, Sean, if you listened earlier, JB also got a brand new car yesterday.
Now he traded. He probably switched the cars out, so that bill probably didn't change.
It got lower. I saved money. I had a debt to income thing to get this thing.
See, here's the kind of friend I am. I'm not against your prosperity, but I'm just saying, don't let me and Smitty starve while you prospering.
Right.
Not prospering. This is a business move to make us all. Y'all
don't. I look at the balance sheet. He spend more money on ass right now than he do me and you combined.
Who's that? That picture, homie. That's crazy. That's a really crazy. What?
This is ridiculous, y'all. That's ridiculous.
See, and Smitty, you know what happened, right? Right. Here's what happened. So here's how life works.
Hold on, homie. I got a pride thing. Okay. I got a pride thing. You guys clown. You clown. Say I didn't have a yacht. Remember, y'all didn't have a yacht. Well, I'm getting a yacht. Now what?
Hear me out. So when he was at the old marina, see, what he has is sufficient.
Yeah.
Because that's like, you in a gated community, but it ain't no guard there.
Right.
So like he was living, and little whip was cool, but then you move to the guard gated spot.
Yeah.
And now your shit look like a little what they going to catch some they going fishing.
Right.
They ain't going to hang out party. So now he want to get this so he can back up the full motors and have them out the water, because the ambiance look right. Because the thing you got now, it ain't a Datsun, but it definitely ain't over there with them Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Ferraris.
That's so now JB's ego, his ego is taking a shot.
Nah.
His ego is shot.
Y'all just did it to yourself right there. Y'all just said that little thing he got now, and see y'all clowning me, and you put peer pressure on me. You put peer pressure on me. And Ruben needed a bedroom. Ruben needed a bedroom on the boat. Ruben needed a bedroom on the boat.
Ruben not your son.
I'm doing it for the homies. Smitty, you bring the big, the big bitch. You could bring her back. Like now we got room. Like
you say you didn't want her.
But I'm saying for the boat, for the yacht.
Smitty,
but I'm saying there's a lot of shit going on, homie.
Hey, Smitty.
Yeah.
His boat was fine where it was. Did he consult you?
Nope.
When he decided to move to that goddamn high-end, rich-ass new motherfucking spot?
Nope.
Not at all.
Now his bill's way higher, and now he's a little fish in a big fucking ocean, and he's looking around.
That's where my ego. That's why I threw that book away that Lane gave me. That's where the ego kicked in because I was the biggest boat in Long Beach. Then I got over to Newport. I went to Newport, and I felt like a bitch. I'll be honest.
You should have stayed your ass and got them.
I'll be honest. I feel like a bitch because I was the smallest boat in there, and then now I got to be a man, Smitty. You would appreciate it, Smitty. You got to man up now. You got to hold on. I can't be the bitch. I can't be the little bitch in the big pond. I want to man up, homie. You should give me kudos for that.
He got the owner of Yard House right next to him with a big ass yacht, and he got the fucking.
Hey, Smitty. Hey, if you in the chat.
See, you clowning. See, all right, I'm gonna buy a bigger one than this. Watch.
Hey, if you in the chat, so I fly into Cali, right, to fuck with JB. So he take me down to the new yacht club.
Yeah.
So we walking down, and I mean we passing some magnanimous fucking shit. So we get to his shit, and he get ready to stop, and I grab him on the hill. Hey, don't stop, dog. Let's keep walking. There's some chicks over there. Let's go act like we looking at the one right now.
So you keep clowning. Watch how many of these. I'm gonna buy 2 or 3 of these motherfuckers.
Listen, I'm cool with that, but if you're buying that means you got the money to buy it, which means me and Sean King better get fucking paid. Well, me, not fucking Sean. Fuck Sean.
Macro, not micro. Macro, not micro. Macro, not micro. We getting this, Smitty. We getting this. I use the word we, homie, because it's an all-in thing. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, homie.
So I can use this even if you're not there.
No, but what I'm saying is we getting it. We getting it, homie.
Here's the thing, Smitty. He purchases shit that he know brothers ain't fucking with no way.
Right.
Now we're macro. But still, Smitty will do it.
No, I would pull up. I would just pay a driver to actually drive the yacht. I would pull up, have a party on it.
But Smitty will fuck with this, and this is why I'm doing it because he sees the space now, and he sees the now he's cool with this one.
I'm more comfortable in that too, by the way. Like I feel like I'll be safer on this.
Thank you. Now, am I wrong now?
Your current shit keeps breaking down. Like it's a weight limit.
Apologize. Now tell me I'm right with this spot.
No hoes want to come on that one. It's just hard to
tell me I'm right. Now tell me I'm right with this purchase. Go.
I be talking to the hoes. I'm like, yeah, my homie got a yacht. Oh, can I see it? Yeah, I'll decide if I want to go. And I send them like the best picture I got. I send them a video of it. They're like, I'll pass. It's like, what?
Chat say JB gonna name the boat Glossy Lips.
You have a name though.
But here's the thing.
Josh felt like you know JB's nuts.
You can't get these high-end yachts.
He happy. So he happy for me to be mad?
No, he was talking shit earlier though.
That's a hater. That's why Cat's calling you a hater about that.
He was talking shit earlier.
So brass tacks, JB, we got a real conversation here.
Good shot, Fele.
We might have to think about rebranding.
Explain.
Because see, when you elevate to a certain level of yacht, slap dick ain't gonna work.
I agree.
I already have the name. You know what the name's gonna be?
What? SS Minnow Johnson?
Fun and games. Fun and game.
Okay.
It's a bigger thing. I have to explain what it means later, but it's a big thing.
Yeah, because we ain't gonna slap there. We gotta retire.
Because I do have hate me now, love me later trademark. It could be that, but it's just a long name.
That's too much.
Why don't you get ego is the enemy?
That's too long.
Too long.
Yeah.
So
you got fun and games. Sean knows about fun and games. That's a
ego
boat game.
equals enemy.
Fun and games, homie. There's a lot that can go into fun and games, Smitty, on this. Think about it.
But you thinking like I'm thinking. Yeah, we got to retire slap dick.
Boats and hoes.
No. Well, we're not retiring slap dick, though.
I'm talking about from the marina part of your life.
No. That's going to the lake.
Won't you have...
so you keeping the one you got and adding this one? Oh, fuck no. That ain't happening. Hell no. Nah, I sink both of them motherfuckers.
And he got 3 cars, homie.
Yeah, I'm over here. My light's about to go out. Come on, man.
And he about to buy a house and you know what I mean? Like he doing a lot of shit right now.
Hold on, homie. I'm taking the slapdick that you're all mad about to fresh water so it can survive and live longer. Because you just clown the small boat engine and all that shit. I'm taking it to the lake, homie, in Arizona, and I'm gonna put that there. So then we can go anywhere we want to go. We can go to the Lake Havasu. We can go to the Pleasant. We can go wherever. Jet ski. And then we got this in the ocean. Homie, what's wrong with that? Is that a bad thing? I don't get it.
Who's paying for all that?
You spend like Odell
Beckham.
Beckham.
The link I sent you. Huh?
You spend like Odell Beckham.
Listen, man, $10 million is not enough to survive. JB spends every fucking cent that he makes every time he gets
You know
the
how
money.
much taxes are on $1 million, motherfucker?
He hate having money in the account.
You remember that movie? You know how much taxes is on $1 million?
I'm not claiming the money you give me this year. I ain't gonna lie.
Smitty, I had to walk to the lounge this morning because I can't afford gas, because my company's on strike. We ain't got a check in 6 months.
You coaching in the Arena League now, man.
I'm not fucking coaching in the Arena League. What the fuck are you talking about, dog?
My accountant told me, he said, not you full-time freelance, man. You probably ain't gonna get on return back, homie. He told me to go ahead and start paying quarterly on my taxes to help me out a little bit.
I told you that.
My taxes gonna be screwed now.
Who's yours? Shit, I'm running.
What food stamps?
I'm running.
FAFSA, what it's called?
FAFSA was college. That's full federal grant.
We'll get together afterwards, man, and go and put our food stamp app in, man. At least we get.
Wait, you don't know what FAFSA was?
I didn't know the exact pronunciation.
Privilege. Told you earlier.
Smitty's right. Sean, real quick, man. Are we haters that we don't give a fuck about Bam scoring 83 points and he topped Kobe and all this shit? Are we haters to just say what a joke it was, or what's going on here?
Well, we're not haters because of the way it was accomplished. I mean, the end result was some real bullshit. I mean, he went to free throw line 43 times. Like, they started fouling at the end of the game so he could go to the free throw line. It was a real shit show.
But we're haters. That's a mockery. It'll never be remembered. Nobody gives a fuck about this game.
All it did was messed up the sports. You go to sports bars and they ask like quiz questions. Like 7 years from now, when they say who scored the most points in a modern NBA game, nobody's gonna get the Bam Adebayo. He's best known for being Asia Jackson's boyfriend. I mean, what's Asia last name? Asia Wilson's boyfriend.
You gotta get that right, homie.
Shout out to Asia, my girl. Shout out to Asia. Asia, good people.
She's the best woman hooper in the game right now. Future Hall of Famer. She's better than Bam.
She's heterosexual.
And she heterosexual, so I fuck with Asia.
She nasty with it too. She be joking in it. She be talking that freaky jokes in the post game.
Yeah, she good people, JB. You would like Asia. Asia good people.
She cool as fuck. Gives back, all that.
She what?
Gives back to the game, like real, and just a hooper though. So
I thought you said something else. All right. Well, shout out to Asia Jackson, man.
That's a sad day, man.
Asia Wilson, man.
This has been a bad week for your boy, man.
For you?
Yeah, man. Mike Evans goes to the Niners. JB buying yachts, new cars. Me and Smitty over here starving.
I'm really starving for real. My account.
Every time I look at the TV, another current player getting 12, 15 million plus a year.
My account look crazy right now. I'm like, damn.
What does?
My account look horrible right now, man. I had to pay for it like this last couple of weeks. My account look fucking low as it's been in a long time, man. I'm gonna figure it out.
You know what the funny part is?
What?
I'm taking a lot of heat right now from the two brothers on the show, and they're talking about all these things and the yacht and all this shit, man. And
you got a house?
Yeah, I got a house with Miss fans and all that, right? Where are you headed tonight, Smitty? Excuse me. Where are you headed tonight?
Well, it depends on what time. I mean, I got shit I do when I leave here. I gotta when the show's over.
Where will you be for the next week?
Yeah, but that was paid. So that was charged on the assumption that.
No. Not to defend this motherfucker. He just threw me under the bus.
Thank you, Sean.
He just threw me under the bus. Where is he going in Italy? France? Or where is he going? Spain? I can't afford to go to Italy. I can't afford to go to Italy. I can't afford to go to Italy.
Hey, tell her you booked that with the assumption that shit ain't gonna change. You know what I mean? Like,
See, that's why we do.
That shit's on my business credit card.
Oh, business now, but not the boat.
I have an LLC, Darnell Smith Creations LLC. I did that for tax purposes. So I have that on my.
I can't get a yacht on their business thing, but you can go to Italy on it, huh?
I'm not going
See
to
how that
Italy.
works? See how that works?
I'm going to Italy.
See how that works? See how that works? See how that works? Or you going to Barcelona? Barcelona. Whatever. Barcelona. Either way, the bottom line is
I'm going to Spain.
You're a hypocrite. And this is why we do BPS, because then Sean comes on, defends the BPS of the BPS, and then we have more BPS, and y'all wonder why I say y'all.
This is my first trip in 3 years. I've been saving.
I've been more shows because of trips. You're a liar. You are lying.
All that work. All that be work, homie. All-Star week. I'm working. Super Bowl working.
And I still pay you big money, and even though you miss.
Define big in money.
That's 20 grand a month.
Hey, Smitty.
You pay 20 grand a month. I wouldn't be doing shit else.
Hey, Smitty, it's so bad, man. I went on Priceline. I got to go to Tampa. I got an event Saturday.
Yeah.
You know how they give you the option to pay right now?
Yeah.
I'm paying installments, man. I had to pick the installment option, man.
On everything, homie.
You could buy flights on Klarna?
No, on Priceline, you can choose the installment.
You do installments, like pay it like in force.
Yeah, dog. Hey, I had to do the installment, man.
I put my whole trip on my business credit card with the assumption that at this point in our show that we have a huge sponsor deal. So now I'm fucked. Now my wife looking at me like, if I don't get this credit card paid for next 6 months, my wife gonna look at me sideways. So it's a lot of pressure on me right now, homie. We're basically in summation, JB, Jake, Sean, and I, and all of us, we're depending on you to get this right. So it's really on you.
Anyway,
I might live in that yacht.
Sean, so I want to throw this out there. You going out to Tampa, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to Tampa.
Well, this is in Miami, and they got to ship it here. So you would...
No, I'm not captain no boat. No, that bitch will never make it back. Me and the boat, never just be seen again.
No. You don't right. You can't drive it on the water here. It'll take fucking 8 years.
Oh.
What I'm saying is they're going to ship it. But the cost of it is what I'm trying to offset here. And I was wondering if you guys are cool with like taking a hit so I could take because it's $35,000 to bring it here. So is that cool or?
It's cool with me because I mean you can't go no lower than zero.
What you mean taking a hit?
Huh?
What you mean taking a hit? I ain't taking no fucking hit. I've been getting hit for 3 years. I ain't taking no fucking hit.
I'm saying
I'm getting knocked the fuck out if I get hit again.
I'm saying it's 35 grand a ship, homie. You don't want me to pay that, right?
All right.
What's funny?
All right. Hey, all right.
I don't get it. I don't like that. All right. I don't like how you say it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
You said 3,500 or
35,000, Sean King.
You better rent you a truck. Go down there and drive that bitch back yourself. You like to drive.
You could pay me 28. You could give me 28,000. Give Sean 7.
Oh, fuck that.
The problem is you can't pull that boat on.
I won't even drive from Vegas to JB or Vegas to Phoenix. I don't drive.
That's crazy.
No, not to drive. I'm with you, Sean. I don't. JB love driving. I don't like doing that shit. I buy flights every fucking where. It saves time. Time. One thing in life you don't get back, Sean, is time. Yeah. So I try to cut that shit down as much as possible.
I got a heavy foot, so for me to drive, it's just asking to get tickets.
Yep, and I like doing. I got work to do. I hate driving. Actually, once I get money, I'm a driver. I don't like.
I really thought this out. I was thinking about it. It's like to save me about 15 grand on the move. What I could do is I could take it from Miami and drive through the Gulf, and take it to Houston on the water. Right, take about 2 days.
That's crazy.
And then take it from Houston on a truck here would save me 15 grand. That's a hell of a, and it's a mission. Like it's a hell of a ride. Like it'd be an adventure. You know what I'm saying?
You really about to get this shot, huh?
Huh?
You really about to get this motherfucker, huh? I thought you was bullshit. He really about to get this motherfucking shot. I thought he was playing around a little bit.
Sean, real quick, Luca's baby mama filed child custody papers for 2 kids. Where you at with this?
I didn't read the whole story, but I did see Luca's comment saying he was trying to get the 2 kids to America or something. I didn't read the whole thing. So you know what happened, Smitty?
What happened?
Hey, dog. That Newport, he ain't ready for that. I keep telling him, go back to Long Beach, dog. You more of a Long Beach baller. You're not a Newport baller.
Because everybody dressed different over there. Their pockets is way deeper. So now he's insecure now. Now he's trying to play catch up. It's like, homie, let's go back to where you're the man at.
Are we talking about Luka?
Nah, we're talking about you.
You.
Why am I still involved? I don't get it. Luka.
We try and convince you to stay in Long Beach.
Well, I already left. I've been gone for a year already. The boat almost sank over there. So anyway, back to this. Luka got 2 babies, I guess, and she went to cheese.
So during the December 6th visitation in Slovenia, Luka Doncic reportedly asked to bring his daughter back to the U.S. before rejoining the Lakers in Philadelphia. A dispute followed and police were called, but officers found no wrongdoing. Doncic returned to the U.S. later that day and hasn't seen his daughter since. He did have a quote or a comment. I don't have the exact words, but to Sean King's point, basically was saying, like, I'm going to do whatever I can for my daughters and to get them over here. So I don't know. What's the issue? Sound like another woman trying to keep the kids away from the daddy and leverage the kids from the daddy because of their own personal issues, which is the worst thing a woman can do. Women, y'all got to stop doing that. Just because you and the man are breaking up or having a dispute or he cheated, you cheated, whatever, that's between you and that man. The 2 adults in the room. The kids have nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
How tall is Luka?
He's 6'7", 6'8". Stop punishing these kids for that. Yes, she's probably tall. She got heels on. She's probably 6'2" with heels on.
Yeah, be 6'1", 6'2".
Stop punishing these kids, though. These babies need their daddy just like they need their mama. And you punishing the kids because you mad at the fucking daddy.
First of all,
God bless you. Thank you. It makes no sense.
I love you. You're going to always be little bro. But you can't be the voice of reason when it comes to children. Because you don't have any.
Sean, before you continue, you speak on a lot of shit that has nothing to do with you. Like, for example, you came on the show before and you talked about how to lose weight and like being in the gym, and you talked about golf, and you talked about certain things. You talked about being a good sports bettor. You talked about there's certain things that you're not privy to that we give you a pass for as well.
I am a good sports bettor. I'm called the Black Tiger Golf in my circles, and I have pictures of me with hair and abs. So that debunks all 3 examples that you just put up. Now, when you show me a biological kid that's yours, then you can be the mouthpiece of reason when it comes to custodial relationship type issues revolving around.
What did I say was wrong? I said women stop keeping the kid away from their father. I don't think I need to have kids to be able to make that opinion. Go.
It might be Luka. It might not be her.
Go ahead, JB.
What if Luka just like shakes that bit all the time, like or something? I don't know.
He'd get away with it in Slovenia.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, there's been rumors, Sean. We broke news on this.
I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Hey, Chris said driving is amazing. She loves driving. She loves driving the boat,
especially like gawk on the drive, like driving against my head.
That's what she was talking about.
Hey, ain't nothing like having a female driving a boat and that thing be hitting them waves.
Whoa, what's that bounce? What's that bounce?
That city, yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
Real quick, we broke down some things. Sarah Jane Ramos, is reportedly now after yesterday we kind of had like who we didn't really know. So now she apparently is one called off the wedding with Dak Prescott because of ongoing infidelity rumors.
She's a dummy.
So she should have just let him fuck everything?
Well, he's been fucking everything, and you decide to make a point of it now a week before the wedding? That's dumb.
So it's on her. It's on her.
Yeah. At this point, they play the game.
Play the game.
Now what? You're going to get child support, but that's it?
Yeah, I saw women in the comments of this post. They always like, you said, it was like, sweetie, you should have just got married and then did it. Like, you tripping. You should, if you're going to get married first.
Think about what she's put up with.
I actually respect her more now. She's not a gold digger like as much as I thought.
But she been getting cheated on. This ain't new. She been getting cheated on.
But it's different when it's in your face and when you know, like a lot of these women, they have like a mindset that they do probably cheating, but as long as they don't see it, it's like what I don't see don't hurt me. But when you actually see it, let alone if it's somewhere other people know in a friend group or a family, and now you're embarrassed. Women hate being embarrassed. It's a wrap after that.
Hey, listen, if you're a woman,
you got bigger issues.
If
Like
you're
what?
a woman, this words of wisdom. If you're a female out there, you consider yourself a eagle type of a woman. Stop listening to them fucking chickens that you call your friends. This is them chickens quacking in her ear, and then she allowing that to influence and affect her situation with that.
He better hope something though. He better hope one thing, because that last name Ramos is a notorious name over there in the cartel. So is he related to the cartel, or what's going on with that?
They lost their leader though, so they,
Jerry ain't letting that happen. Nothing inside.
There's a lot of leaders. There's a lot. We don't know who the leader is. We never know who the leader is.
they're
really.
vulnerable now.
Nah, you never really know who it is.
Jerry been in the game a long time. Jerry ain't letting nothing happen to nobody over there,
Jerry's a gangster,
especially not his quarterback.
Jerry can't watch his ass every day. Jerry ain't protecting him. Jerry's on Landman, but I get it. Jerry's on Landman, but
Yeah, man. Jerry friends with your boy too, and your boy has proven that he'd go over there and kill you. So they don't want them problems. It ain't worth it.
Jerry Jones told me the cartel's giving back his shoes, so I sent a full military attack over there.
So do it. Say that he's fucking with my quarterback, Dak Prescott. Go.
Do it, Sean.
Say it again.
I can't do Jerry's voice. I gotta hear it to do it. I can't do his voice. I'm
Jerry. I'm Jerry.
You Jerry. Who am I?
You're Donald Trump.
So
Hey Donald. Hey Donald. Real quick. I think.
Hey Jerry. What's going on, Jerry?
I think the cartel's fucking with my guy, Dak.
Really?
Dak Prescott. He's got into it with she's like a 5, but he got a couple kids with her, and she's related. Can you help me out?
I will invest.
First of all, Smitty.
I will invest billions and billions and billions of dollars.
No, Smitty.
To take care.
No.
Will you bomb the shit out of Mexico for
This is
I would love to. I would love to.
This is how that conversation gonna go.
Come on, homie.
Hey, Donald. You don't have to say it, Jerry. I was looking for a reason to obliterate your motherfuckers.
Steve Moore. See you later, Steve Moore. Get the fuck out of here. Go over there and watch that shit.
Get it out.
Hey, real quick though, man. I want to end on this topic because I know we got some. I know Sean King's a boxing guru, so I had to get your opinion before you leave here.
Ahead of Steve Kim too.
The self-proclaimed GOAT of women's boxing, Clarissa Shields, was on Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco, and they got in a deep argument because Clarissa Shields said that she could, if she fought Rolly in a 12-round bout, that she would outbox him and beat him. Let's play one clip real quick, and I want y'all to give y'all a quick reaction.
All right, so you saying that if it's money and belts on the line, and I got me a 2 or 3 month camp, you telling me that Rolly gonna knock me out up in what round?
Rolly gonna beat you. Yes, Rolly would stop you. Yes, Rolly would stop you. Yes, I believe Rolly would stop you.
You are nuts, but I love that for you because when you don't know boxing, you just don't know boxing that well, and you don't know me that well. But I will say this: I've never went inside the ring with anybody and been just.
So can I ask you a question, Clarissa?
You go my chin, hit me right in the. Come on now, did you not see the defense and the offense in my last fight?
Can I ask you a question, Clarissa?
Can you answer the question? Did you not see the offense and defense?
That was against French Sean. This is Rolly, a 3-division champ.
Listen, guys that really know how to box, I would tell you that they can do what they can do, that they better boxers or skilled or.
So that's the gist of it there. Sean King.
Who's Rolly?
Rolly Romero. He lives in Vegas.
He's a boxer. Yes.
Anyway, man, we'll see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be Truth Telling Thursday. Sean, you ain't gonna be here.
Sean, what's your answer, Sean? You think Clarissa Shields has any sort of like validity with what she's saying?
I like to go to Detroit, so like I want to be even killed in what I say. I'm happy for Clarissa's success. Clarissa is delusional. Like the one thing Clarissa doesn't have, as good of a female boxer as she is, she don't have no power.
Right.
So she got no way to keep Rolly off of her ass. And she's not a boxer. She's she likes to engage.
She scraps. Yeah, she scraps.
Like Rolly would not only knock Clarissa out, she might not wake up.
Rolly knocked out fucking Ryan Garcia last, like
knocked him down. He didn't knock
him down. Knocked him down. Whatever. My point is this: like, listen, y'all.
Clarissa's delusional, dog.
Listen, Clarissa, we love you for women's boxing, but you're absolutely tripping if you think you're gonna go in there and beat a professional boxing, like legit boxing man in the ring. Like this ain't no like casual dude like me just in the gym working out, whatever. This is a champion in the ring. Men and women are biologically, we're not built the same, and that is okay to say, Clarissa. It's okay.
It's embarrassing that we're talking about it. Darnell, you would beat her ass so bad. Just say any man, homie. Just stop. Can we just?
Here's what I want Clarissa to do.
Bailey would beat the fuck out of this bitch.
Here's what I want Clarissa to do.
Don't call her bitch.
Actually, Roy, anybody in the chat.
I want to appreciate Clarissa, and here's my challenge to her: stop somebody that's a woman. It's been so long since Clarissa got a stoppage in a fight. Like, I mean, come on, man. That's why she be calling out Layla and Aaron Wolf and all them girls, like what she did to them. Clarissa got her power is non-existent these days.
And to that point, if I'm Rolly the man, and I know that your power can't even knock out another woman, I'm not concerned about you at all. Which means what, Sean? I'm full engaging, I'm full attacking.
And brass tacks on this. Here's what I'm gonna call bullshit on Clarissa. Stop doing that shit because Rolly is in a lose-lose situation.
Right.
Because if he took the fight and hurt you, then he'll be vilified forever.
Well, you fight a girl, right?
Right, like, so just cut the shit out, Clarissa.
Because Clarissa was the same person, if I'm not mistaken. Remember a couple years ago, we had that, it was, I believe it was a trans, I think it was a trans or fighter or like a man that turned himself into the woman who was in the Olympics. Remember in the Olympics? And was knocking motherfuckers out. Clarissa was speaking against that because she was saying like men are just biologically built different. So how you fast forward to now and you talking about that you would beat Rolly in the ring? And listen, I know she sometimes will do a few rounds with men like in the box, like when she's training. I know it's like that, but you got headgear on. It's a different situation.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Detroit too. I buy all of her pay-per-view events. I don't want no smoke over Clarissa.
No, I'm a fan of Clarissa. She's undefeated. Yeah. Paris needed some clarification from you, Sean. She said, wait, she's undefeated. No? He said, stop it.
She hasn't stopped anybody, like knocked anybody out, like not gone to the scorecards, like in a long time.
There you go, Paris. I know you and Sean got a little thing going on. I want to make sure
Paris like me. I like you too, Paris.
Like you, like in what sense?
Who are you, dog? Get out of that conversation.
I mean, it's my show, homie.
I don't need no conversation coordinator. I was talking directly to Paris. I didn't ask Big Smitty to interject, have no input in what the fuck was being said.
You know Paris, but you know she's best friends with a Superhead, right?
I don't judge her based on who she friends with.
I ain't say judge. I'm just letting you know it's just some good information to know that one of her best friends.
Take a look at this video real quick, though.
They say association breed assimilation.
Before we end, take a look at this
video.
Skills
in him, and I'm bigger than him. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
Rolly got a screw loose.
I think you're being facetious.
No, I'm here for. I don't hit women.
That's true. I understand that. No, I'm just.
There you go. So
Rolly a cool mofo too. I've had Rolly on my show.
Is he?
Yeah. I had Rolly on my show before.
You know what about Rolly? I think it was when he was about to fight Gervonta. The promotion for that fight, he was just doing so much like just weird shit that it made me kind of like what the fuck is wrong with him? Like made me think he was a little slow. But Rolly, outside of that, he seemed like he cool though.
Rolly definitely got a screw.
He a little slow for real, like JB.
No, he ain't slow. He just he unpredictable.
That's a little slow though, right?
No, JB was slow when he was talking about trying to convince you that if Italy fucking win, that's me and Rolly right now in Vegas.
Oh,
that was my homie. Good dude.
Can you get back to looking like that at least for the show? Anyway, man, we'll be back tomorrow.
For the show's sake, and JV, like to make the show better,
what happened?
I'm trying to be big enough to sink the boat. How about that?
He said you get back looking like that for the show. That's a crazy bar, homie. Good shit though, y'all. I'm after this motherfucker, man. Appreciate y'all.
We'll see you tomorrow, Truth Telling Thursday. I don't know who'll be a guest with me or co-hosting or whatever, but fuck it, we'll see. Maybe I won't do the show. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Appreciate you. Peace. Hey, tonight, Patreon, I'm back. So make sure you're there. Patreon, member up tonight.
Horrible. There's a horrible ending to the show now. Horrible ending.
Tonight, Patreon. Make sure Darnell's out of here. Make sure tomorrow, me by myself. We'll see if Sean pops in. Steve Kim will be here. We'll get some other people.
No, I'm traveling tomorrow. I won't be here. I'm traveling.
And tonight, Patreon, 7 p.m. Pacific. Fact, not fiction. Why is Darnell back? Darnell, you're gone. You're in Italy, homie. Peace.